Welcome to Primecast, the only show where we talk more about everything else than Transformers. My name is Jesse.
My name is Werrit.
And my name is Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. How you doing?
I am good, thank you very much.
Are you trying to be Yoda?
What's been going?
Funny you are. No.
Funny you are not. Sleep in a wet spot? I won't.
Wait, what?
Suck it, you will. Yes. What's going on this week, guys?
Fucking shit and stuff.
Yeah, like what he said.
Fucking shit and stuff.
Yeah.
That's gross.
You're fucking shit and stuff. Congratulations.
What?
What?
One thing I've been meaning, or one thing I've been curious about, like you said, you tweeted to me earlier that you've been playing the Walking Dead Survival Instinct game.
Yes.
How is it?
Okay, we'll go into what we got then this week too. Alright. I got myself, or I didn't get it myself, like it was given to me. I was gifted the Walking Dead Survival Instinct video game, the one where it's the Activision one where you play as Daryl. So it's not the really good one that came out last year. And we already talked. Yeah, the Telltale one, which was really good. And
I've been really wanting to play that one. Actually, I was going to pick it up from a Redbox today.
Is it at Redbox?
Yeah, it's at Redbox. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because I was going to pick up, but I drove right by it and completely forgot about it.
You're just like 10 minutes away.
So
and
I'm
you're
gonna
like, fuck.
pick it up tomorrow. Yeah.
Alright, well, I haven't beaten it at all. I've gotten maybe like 2 hours of playing it in, like actually playing it, or maybe 3 hours. And did we talk about it on air that it was kind of not that great? I think we did.
I think so, but yeah.
I think that was on air. Yeah, like we had already heard and knew that the game wasn't that great, and so with that, I wasn't expecting a mind-blowing game, because as soon as it starts, the graphics are really, really bad. And I was like, oh my god. But then, like, after a while, I got used to it. And I was like, these aren't as bad. But in the beginning, they were super bad. Oh my god.
I heard that Merle's not in the game very much.
Yeah, like, you have to find him. And I haven't found him yet.
Do you play as Daryl?
Yeah, you play as Daryl. Yeah, and anyway, like, the gameplay is fine. And you can, like, pick which way you're gonna go. And, like, I've never really played a first-person zombie game, at least actively. Like, I've learned about Left 4 Dead and stuff like that, but I've never actively played it on a console. And shit, man, that's hard. Because, okay, and also,
I heard the game is retarded easy.
maybe that's why, but that's the thing. Like, I have absolutely no ammo in any of my guns. And maybe that's just, like, how I picked. But I have, like, no fucking ammo. And using a knife is fucking stupid.
Is it easy?
No, it's not. You have to slash it at least 3 or 4 times before it dies, or you can grapple it, and if you get like your cursor over the zombie's head, you hit the like slash button, it'll jab it right in the neck or in the head.
Yeah.
But like that's hard as shit to do because it's shaking. Like you can't just center it, and that's fine. But I don't know.
Speaking about Walking Dead, last week's episode was pretty cray.
Let's not like spoil it.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My job.
It was yeah, it is. It was feelsy.
Yep.
Like we're watching it and we saw what happened and we're like, oh damn, that sucks. But when they showed his face, I was legitimately sad. I was like,
I'm like that. I just said out loud, "Oh shit," and then my wife was kind of like, started paying a little bit more attention. She looked at it, analyzed it, and was like, "Oh shit."
yeah. Like after it ended, like we were all just like that was actually sad. And yeah, and this week is the season finale. We should cover the season finale on the show.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You don't watch The Walking Dead, do you, Andrew?
No, I've been meaning to. I just keep forgetting about it.
Have you watched it at all?
I've watched, I think, 1 or 2 episodes.
Do you have Netflix?
Not yet.
Get a free trial. Watch the first 2 seasons on Netflix.
Okay.
And
good deal.
everyone talks so much mess on the second season. Like, at least so far, maybe the season finale will completely, like, I don't want to say redeem the season, because the third season was not, like, bad. Like, I didn't feel it was bad. But I love the second season so much. Like, that was so good. Everyone said it was boring, and I didn't find it boring.
I don't find anything. I don't really can't think of a boring episode.
Like, everyone's like, oh, they just spent season 2 looking for Sophia. And I can't say that's wrong, but, like, I still enjoyed it. Like, holy shit. Because second season had so much feeling to it.
I kind of forget how she got lost.
They were on the highway, and then the herd came through. And this episode came out over a year ago, so if you're being spoiled on it, I'm sorry. But, a herd came through, and they were on the highway, and, like, the zombie found Sophia, so she ran through the forest, and then Rick went after her, and then Rick had to go take out the zombies, because they would follow them, and Rick was like, stay here.
Yeah.
And then she didn't stay there, and she left, and she got lost in the woods, and then between that and finding her in the barn.
Yeah, that when she like when you see the point of view perspective of her walking out of the barn, it's like, why the fuck is this important? And then you see her face like, oh shit.
It was like,
That was a
how do I say this without spoiling this? Because this is a big moment. I don't want to spoil for people too if they haven't seen this part. Okay, but that one very season 1 significant episode in season 3, you know which one I'm talking about?
the one with Morgan.
Didn't want to spoil it, but yeah.
Well, I was just confirming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't me who spoiled it, but okay. Well, because everyone was like, for the love of God, like, the creators and the producers were on Twitter, like, for the love of God, if you haven't seen this episode, or if you're not going to watch it live on the Eastern, like, turn off the internet and you have to watch it. Like, you have to see this episode as it airs. And it's very, very important. And I thought it was going to be like a filler episode, like Michonne, Rick, and Carl go out, they almost get eaten by walkers, and they make it out by the skin of their teeth. Alright, fine. But, and they kept saying it's such a significant episode. I was like, what is going to make this episode so special? And it was in the beginning where it says previously on The Walking Dead, and it had that pan down with Rick on the walkie-talkie. I was like, no fucking way.
I know.
I knew that. I knew that's what was going to happen. I was like, oh shit. And throughout the whole episode, my dad was like, because that's who I watch it with, and he was just like, they're not going to find Morgan. Like, it's not going to happen like that. And, yeah. So good. Daryl and Carol need to hurry up and get together.
Well, like, there's a one part earlier on in the season where it was really moving, where Carol was like really upset where Daryl. I always forget like how properly pronounced Daryl, or it's not Daryl.
It is Daryl. It's Daryl.
No.
It is spelled D.
No. It's spelled with an E. Actually, Michael Rooker played Merle. Like actually got an interview. It said like it's pronounced Daryl, not Daryl. Get that right.
No, he was joking. I'm being serious. I have a T-shirt that's made by the company. It's Daryl. It's Daryl. It is Daryl.
His name's spelled with an E.
Well, he's spelling it wrong. It's Daryl because Mike. The whole joke between that. Do you watch Talking Dead?
No.
Okay, well, on that there was a joke about you know how his name's Merle. Everyone kept saying Durl, like as a joke, like Durl and Merle, like it's a joke.
Is it?
Yeah, his name is pronounced and spelled Daryl.
I'm super confused now.
It's Daryl. Type in Daryl Dixon. Okay. Like here, hold on, here. Let me get the box for Survival Instinct.
Hold on.
Let me get the Survival Instinct box, and that's yeah. Play as Daryl. Daryl. It is Daryl Dixon. It's not Daryl. Daryl just sounds stupid. My English teacher watches it, and she keeps calling.
The fuck.
She keeps pronouncing
that
it.
That dude's a moron then.
Who? Michael Rooker?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you? I don't think he's actually stupid in real life, but have you seen his like Twitter?
Yeah.
He's kind of illiterate on Twitter.
Yeah.
But like in actual interviews, like typed interviews and like actual interviews.
I actually was following him for a while because this was before I started watching Walking Dead. I basically just knew him from Mallrats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's that guy. Hey, he's kind of like an idiot. I'm unfollowing you.
Like, like if you see typed interviews, like he can talk and he has proper grammar, but I don't know why he loses it on Twitter. Like even some other guys, like the actor who plays Glenn, he the other week for out of nowhere he just tweeted a picture where him and someone else just had a pad of paper and they just drew a bunch of dicks, like just all on a piece of paper, just a bunch of dicks, and he put it on Instagram, and a bunch of people like were like, oh, that's vulgar and crude and nudity, and they got it removed from Instagram, and he got pissed off. He was like, you fucking serious? The guy who played Shane, John Barenthal,
Yeah.
I think that's how you pronounce his last name. That guy,
I kind of miss Shane.
that guy's a bro. Like, holy shit. And apparently they're making a TV series, L.A. Noire, and he's in it.
Is it based on the game?
I don't know. It was L.A. Noire, and it looked like it, but I just saw the poster thing for it.
L.A. Noire is one of my favorite games.
I never played the game. I knew it was a game. I heard about it. I heard it was boring as shit, but...
Oh, I loved it though.
Oh, yeah.
Reception. Sequel. I don't know. Might just be a similar title, but yeah. Anyway. What were you talking about?
Walking Dead.
Get anything else, Wyatt? Besides that game?
Well, I got, hold on, here, fuck. Here, you guys go on for a second, alright? I'll be right back.
Alright. Alright, what about you, Andrew?
Not much. I got Fish Face from the Ninja Turtles line and the deluxe class smokescreen.
Yes. Finally. What do you... Yeah. Worth the wait? What do you think about it?
There's some gripes that I have about him, but overall he's cool.
Like what?
Like his fake chest. I'm not a big fan of that, but it works.
Yeah, I do think that the fake chest is getting a little bit old as far as Transformers go, but I mean, it still looks good. I definitely would have preferred if they could have somehow made the chest a part of the transformation, just like with our first edition Cliff Jumper.
Is this smokescreen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay.
But, I mean, I do like the chest.
And the other issue is the gross lack of paint apps on the back. But that's just messed up.
Paint apps is definitely, as in my opinion, the weakest part about that figure. But it can be fixed. In fact, you know what? I was actually thinking, they haven't released pictures of the Japanese Beast Hunter smokescreen, right?
No,
not yet.
No, they didn't.
I'm curious as to see what that will look like.
If it looks better, will you get it?
Yeah. Actually, I will.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I saw pre-orders for the Japanese Beast Hunters Optimus Prime and Starscream were sold out.
Yeah,
Were
because
you
it
gonna
was
get
blue
those?
chest and blue sword.
No. No. I was kind of like halfway interested, but I wasn't actually going to like willing to pay anything for it. But I think it's hysterical. Yeah. I didn't get anything. There's not much out. Well, I did pre-order Beast Hunters Ultra Magnus and Grimwing.
Grimwing looks cool. I want Grimwing.
See, I don't know what to think about
Me
Grimwing.
neither.
I'm,
I like it, but I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money on him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend $30 like on like TF Source or anything like that for him. But like I want that toy. Like that looks like a fun toy. Also, I have a quick ADD thing to throw in real quick. I'm looking at my TV, and Jesse, you know how on The Walking Dead, like on the previews, they have like emergency plans? They just had like a survival emergency plan that says get food, get emergency supplies, and find shelter, and avoid contamination. That's not advice. What the fuck? Anyway. But
Okay.
Don't okay me like that. I was telling Jesse. But yeah.
Okay.
Grimwing looks interesting as shit. Does his gun transform? It looks like it has like a head on it.
It kind of does. I don't
If
know.
that transforms, that'll be cool as shit. Because apparently, like his bio said, like he talked to his gun or what have you, something like that.
It looks like maybe his gun just like has some sort of like gimmick that's similar to shockwaves.
Where it spins.
It just, yeah, or like just something similar to that. Like you press a button, and it does some sort of moving action.
It'd be cool.
I don't know. You didn't find Shockwave yet, did you, Wyatt?
No,
thought-
I went looking for him tonight and found something different though.
Oh, what'd you find?
I got Follow Cybertron Starscream.
Oh,
Ooh.
what do you think of him?
This was the first time I saw the toy too. The only ones I saw before
Yeah.
this was Magnus and Sideswipe. I still need to get Magnus and Insecticon. But anyway,
I'll be right back,
I got
guys.
Starscream.
1 second. Go on.
All right.
Starscream's neat and okay. So with the like recent hollowness of Transformers, it hasn't really gotten to me so much. But the fact that I can see inside of his back is what gets me. Like I thought if it each had like a hole in his side, that doesn't bother me ever. But the fact that I can like hold him just like cockeyed and I can see the inside panel of his back, and that's just like off-putting.
I think design-wise, the toy looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like the robot mode looks great. I love it. The jet mode looks great too, but yeah, I can see what you're saying. Like how when you actually get to hold him and see like what he's all about and play with the transformation, it starts to kind of fall apart.
Yeah, like he looks solid, but when you start like, and that's what sucks because with most of like these new Transformers where they look like that, it's when they look bad and then you start fiddling with them and there's more to them. This guy is the exact opposite.
Yeah, he looked amazing. Like when we first saw him, pictures of him at like like a Chinese toy fair.
Yeah.
I believe it was. He looked like we're dumbfounded by how awesome he looks now, but he still looks awesome. If you look at him from like a shelf from far away, he looks great. But once you get him up close and like start messing with him, there's not really a whole lot to it.
Like I remember my exact quote was when we first saw him like in hand. I was like, "Wow, that is gonna be my favorite that'd be my favorite video game Transformer," and he's not, and that sucks because I was so hyped for him. Because this is the first time I saw him. I would have gotten him earlier, but I never saw him. I'm glad I got him. I'm not trying to like disparage on him. He's just like I don't know where I'm like disappointed. His lack of pain abs kind of sucks. I might detail him up a little bit. He doesn't really lack them. It's just it looks like he doesn't have any, but he does.
Right.
So I might give him some like dark blues and a little bit of grays and blacks, but he looks cool at least. His articulation's kind of neat, but his knees are super stiff. I don't know if anyone else is like that.
I can't say off the top of my head if mine are not.
Can't
remember.
His arms aren't awkward or fiddly, but they're like, His arms are cool though. Like, I think I'm gonna get used to like having that gigantic guns underslung. I think that'll actually like look cool for that aesthetic. After I get used to like how it looks, after how it works. His head. The problem is like his head. He looks lifeless, and that sucks because I'm not gonna paint his eyes because his light piping is so good. So I'm not gonna paint his eyes. So his head's really cool though. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what to say about him. He's cool. I'm glad I got him. I didn't mean to rag on him there. God, worst toy ever. What the hell, Hasbro?
That'll be Dreadwing, right?
He's no Dreadwing. He is no Dreadwing.
I just wanted to mention this quick little toy news before I forget. Even though I mentioned that I pre-ordered the Marvel Select the Wolverine last week.
Yeah.
They released some new photos of it.
Yeah.
It comes with 3 heads, 3 hands, and a sword.
A sword?
Yeah, it looks fucking crazy. It has like serious head, like you're pissing me off head, and one like a full on like rage animalistic head.
He has a don't piss me off, you're pissing me off, and a you piss me off heads.
Yeah, and he has one with no claws, metal claws, and bone claws.
Why do they have the bone claw one?
Because, well, in the trailer,
Because I saw
Oh,
the
did you
trailer.
see trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know okay. Well, I guess we'll talk about this now. But the trailer for the Wolverine, the flashback to where you see the him saving the Japanese man.
Yeah.
Well, a while ago there's a set photo of that,
Mm-hmm.
and you see him in the tunnel, and he has bone claws. So this was before he had the adamantium
Oh.
uh, uh, put into his body. This figure looks fucking balls to wall. I sent you a link where they on BBTS where I have more pictures of it.
All right. Yeah. Because I didn't notice that he had the bone claws in the trailer. Because I saw that trailer, and let's talk about that trailer really quick. That was a weird ass trailer.
How's it weird?
It just felt weird. It's just like, we can turn you, Logan, into like something. We can make you mortal.
Damn.
And then he's like, oh wow. All right.
Does
that
look
looks
nice?
good. I like
Yeah.
it.
I love it.
It does look pretty cool. That does look
pre-ordered
nice.
2 of them.
Or you keep one in box.
Yeah, yeah.
When he's holding the sword,
This
it looks like he's not holding the sword. Looks like he's like holding it with his fingers.
yeah, it does kind of look kind of goofy there.
He's holding it with his fingers. He's so skilled.
It just
holding
kind of
his
looks like that
fingertips.
sword's kind of photoshopped into that picture, but yeah.
It could be, yeah. Did you see the
One thing
pictures? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Did you see the pictures of the 6-inch Wolverine figures
From
from Toy Fair? I think.
yeah, they're just comic figures, right?
Yeah,
Like comic.
they're so silly looking. Like the comic Wolverine looks so silly.
Yeah, and they're the build-up figures for a character named Pug or something.
Mm-hmm.
Pug, something stupid. Yeah, it's like it's the Marvel Legends, just like the Iron Man Marvel Legends, right?
Yeah.
Except all comic, no movie figures.
Well, at
Which is
least yet.
bullshit.
I bet there will be, except like for Iron Man, we don't have any movie figures yet, but we do in Wave 2.
Yeah,
That's not
but they
bad.
showed they showed both waves of the Wolverine figures, and they're all comic characters.
They did. They showed both waves.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like,
thought that was all
there's-
Wave 1.
No, they showed all 6.
That's weird. Unless you're gonna continue
Yeah.
it, but I don't see like a Wolverine centric toy line.
Right.
You know what's weird
What-
about Voyager? I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, I just one thing I really like about the Wolverine trailer we saw. Andrew, did you see the trailer for the
Yes, I
Wolverine?
did.
What'd you think
I'm
of it?
looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. It looks so serious. Just looks like it doesn't look like it's going to be just another mutant overload film. Like it's just really focusing on Wolverine and his characterization. And it's not another prequel. It's actually taking place after The Last Stand.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
What? That's cool. Because
Because
what are they
he-
gonna do about Days of Futures Past?
Well, what do you mean?
The movie, like that. Oh, that's interesting. With like other
Because
characters, I mean.
you see him like holding a picture of Jean Grey, and then there's like 2 seconds in there where he's like either dreaming or hallucinating about like being all intimate with Jean Grey, and him being all sad about it. And I actually looked up online that they said that it was originally going to be a prequel, but they just changed it to a sequel now. To take place after the initial X-Men movies, which I like.
Yeah, like I didn't know that obviously, so that's
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad. Like I don't think the movie looks bad. It was just how they played the trailer. It was kind of like obviously I missed some things, but
They must have did some sort of like editing on the voiceover because the way the one Japanese chick is talking, like it doesn't make any sense. Like she said like my boss wants to thank you for saving his life. He's dying. Okay.
yeah.
So I didn't save his life.
Well, thanks. Now I feel like shit.
Yeah, that's ruining my day.
No, like it's backward. My boss has died. He wants to thank you for saving his life. It's like, wow, that's really weird.
Did you
But
see
anyway, yeah.
Do you see the new Iron Man 3 trailers or the new TV spots or whatever?
No.
Well, okay, remember that really, really weird, like, voiceover with Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin, where he says,
You'll
"You'll
never
never see me coming." They fixed that apparently.
Did they?
Yeah,
I hope so. That
man,
was bad.
that it was weird.
I didn't mind that actually.
Yeah,
I
it didn't
mean,
ruin it for me, but it was awkward.
out of context, it may sound kind of weird, but if the way how it was done in the film, if they didn't change it, it might have made more sense.
I think they took a lot of takes because the one they showed, like, they obviously didn't just speed it up because his voice, he has a different tone in his voice when he says it. I don't know what TV spots these are. I'll also link you to it, but they're which ones were they? I don't remember, but man, Iron Man 3 is no, it's in May, right? It's in the very beginning of May.
Actually, it's coming out in late April now.
Wait, what? Oh, really? What day?
20 something.
I'm excited.
Let me double check here.
Cause like I was dragged with my friends and my lady friend to go see that Crudes movie today, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, as we were walking in, I saw the Iron Man 3 trailer. I was like, I want to see a real movie like that.
Okay, the
Jokingly.
IMDb says May 3rd. I swore it said April something.
I know the
somewhere
first
else.
trailer said April. The first trailer said April, and then maybe it comes out in another country in April.
Maybe.
Like in Europe or
'Cause
something.
that movie looks. That movie looks.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, fucking New Zealand. New
Oh, yeah.
Zealand is coming out in April 18th. Why?
Because they like sealed off from the rest of the world, so it's like.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
lonely.
May 3rd. May 3rd is U.S. April 18th is New Zealand. That's stupid.
Oh well.
Yeah. Anyway.
That would suck if like
Um,
it got completely spoiled from New Zealand seeing it. Like
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
I don't have many New Zealand friends, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
No offense to New Zealanders, but well, that was our Marvel podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
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 Yeah.
Rep. Anyway, news.
Wait, what the fuck?
You mean there's more?
There's
Amazing.
more.
Ooh. Wait. I just read something about Star Wars. Apparently,
Oh no.
Ian McDiarmid is gonna return as Emperor Palpatine.
How?
I don't fucking know. Like I know in
Isn't he
I know in
fucking
the
dead?
like after Star in the after Star Wars stuff he didn't die. Like the Emperor didn't die. Like his physical body did, but he was like so in tune with the Force, like he didn't pass on or something like that. But
So
he
his
wasn't
ghost is haunting
really
everybody.
physical. But he wasn't physical. Yeah, like he possessed people.
Wow.
Let's get physical. Get physical.
That sucks. Wait, that's weird.
Ha! I made a sex joke.
That's weird. I don't know what to think about that.
I don't know, man. You know what? I really don't care. I mean, I don't want to get too much invested. I mean, I enjoy the Star Wars films for what they are,
Yeah.
but I don't want to get too invested into the Star Wars films till we actually like see. Like it might as well not exist to me at this point because so far out there's still so much like shit that needs to be going. Like I don't really care about it right now, but once it gets closer, once we actually stuff gets confirmed, and when we actually start seeing some stuff through like about it and what it's about,
Mhm.
then I'll start like being a little bit more emotionally involved in it. But right now, it just
Yeah, it's too early.
It's looking weird right now. Is the
it's
thing.
like if they're talking about making a Transformers 5 news. Like it's that far
Yeah.
out. Like it's so ludicrous right now.
I don't know. It's just anything with Star Wars kind of gets me excited, but it's weird how it's turning out. I'm not getting excited like off storylines or anything like that, but yeah.
Oh, I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be happy. You know, if they made Star Wars 7 5 minutes long, it just had had made 5 minutes long, but have it what's a fucking racist guy's name? But what's it?
What?
Jar Jar Binks. And they just had like Jar Jar Binks could just get like gang ranked by 5 minutes. They're just being shined ahead at the very end. Lens flare. That'd be a good Star Wars 7 movie.
Misa
Well,
don't like
gonna
this
happen.
game.
Ain't no fun.
Misa not have fun here now. Misa say that hurts. Uh-oh, I dropped the soap again.
Jar Jar, you started like this game. Sixth time you dropped this soap today.
Oh no, not Misa do that again.
Anyway, let's go on to Transformers.
Real quick, before that, look at this picture. Click that link and look at that picture.
Alright, let's see. What the fuck?
That's messed up.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Can't call that a pussy.
No fucking way.
That's messed up. I can never look at a cat the same way again.
Oh, Whiskers. What's wrong with you? Where are your eyes? Oh my god. That's fucking sick, dude. Where'd you find this shit at?
Hairy balls,
It was
dude.
on Facebook.
That would make a great art book.
Yeah.
How to draw a kitty cat. You start with a
Oh
penis.
my god.
Are the viewers even going to be able to see what we're talking about?
I hope they would.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. It'll be there. Oh my god. Okay, news.
What was news?
News is here. I know everyone's probably a little bit tired of me here talking about Fort Max, but
What the fuck?
I'm so looking forward to that. If any little bit of news is just gravy. You know, in those reports that his eyes are gonna be painted.
Yep.
But he's also going to come with, on the sticker sheet, that he's also going to come with eyes to, put on this paint if you want to give it a more vintage look, which is cool. Although I do not see myself doing that because I'd be too afraid of fucking them up.
Because if you fuck up the Fort Max eye stickers, you're just fucked the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would be.
You have to buy a new Fort Max.
Yeah, fuck that. And I'm kind of curious as to whether I had to close this fucking cat picture. Like I'm just like, I'm talking about Fort Max and just glance over to the left. I see this fucking cat. Anyway, I'm wondering if the BBTS pre-orders will come with this commemorative coin that comes with a sleeve that resembles Fort Max's head, or is that like with a store, or is that with?
I think it's in Japan
store?
only, so I think you have to order the coin separately.
Oh, that's kind of bullshit. Anyway, it actually comes out in Japan by the time this show's out today, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll probably have it by the end of April. Getting close, dude.
I know. Jeez.
What if, like, just
The
an
holy-
insane... What if, like, out of nowhere, you just get hit with credit card debt, and you just, bam, you can't get it?
If I'm with credit card debt, yeah, it's like all paid for with like store credit.
No.
Like I don't.
Well,
have
still,
to
like,
pay
let's
anything.
say... Let's say you...
Let's just say
let's say
out
you
of-
die. Let's say you die, and
Let's
then you
say I
never get it.
die, then I will. Then I mean, that would suck. But I mean, I would be dead. I would have an opinion about it at that point.
Let's say you're a ghost. Let's say you're comatose. So in your mind, you know what's going on, but you can't do anything about it.
That would be hell.
I wouldn't even care
That
about
would-
Fort Max at that point. Be like, I'm fucking, just kill me. But, you know.
try to blink, kill me with your eyes with
Okay.
the Morse code.
Real quick, story real quick. But this is funny because this made my friend think. He's like, I don't even have a will. So I have a friend. I'm not gonna give his name. He works at Dairy Queen in Texas, and he was on break one day listening to music, and out of nowhere, like he heard a crash, and he thought someone just dropped something in the kitchen, and out of nowhere, his friend comes up to him several minutes later and was like, "Dude, look above you." Like directly 4 feet above his head was a gunshot that went through the
What?
cab of Dairy Queen, through the window, into the brick above his head. Apparently, there was some dude across the field that was across from Dairy Queen who's like trying to shoot a truck and missed. So, if he was standing up, and he was like a couple inches taller, or no, what it was is if he was standing up, he would have died.
My God.
Or if that guy like if his gun was like an inch lower, he would have died, and he was standing up, something like that.
That guy shit terrifies me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you could just, like, oh man. Like, if you're just doing something just slightly minutely different, you could die at any given
Yep.
moment.
Yeah. Like, I think about that whenever I'm skipping on the highway in oncoming traffic. Like, I'm just like, this could kill me, but
Actually,
it's weird.
I heard as a guy was arrested for shooting across a deer, or across a highway at a deer that was in a Walmart parking lot.
That's not too smart.
No, it's not.
Was anyone
Like,
hit?
No, luckily not.
Okay, I guess I say I'll
deer.
stop laughing, but Jesus Christ. Across
Yeah,
the freeway.
like in a Walmart parking lot, dude was across the highway, so took out his hunting rifle, sees a deer, is like, no, I'm taking this fucker out. It was just hanging out at Walmart.
I'm eating
parking lot.
free tonight.
Jesus.
Jeez.
I think that was just yesterday morning. Or was it this morning? Yesterday morning, I heard that on the news.
So, like, just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's fucked up.
That sounds like something that would happen in my area.
Where the fuck do you live?
The dump.
You live in Washington. Nothing happens there.
Bigfoot's here. Yeah.
You guys are just like, hey, we're almost Canadian. That's it.
Hey.
They have They have sparkling vampires in
Yep.
Washington.
Congratulations.
And I don't. It's kind of awkward, or not necessarily awkward, but like kind of geeky, to like be excited about seeing a picture of Fort Max in his foam tray.
Yeah.
But that's like heaven.
Oh, I know nobody cares about this, but this was hilarious. Oh, I think I covered this. Never mind. I think I already talked about this. But when remember those Naruto figures that like were delayed for 2 years and never came out? I finally, well, yeah. I was talking about it at Toy Fair. I talked about it on the show. But anyway, and I was waiting for them to come out, and apparently Toonami wasn't even at Toy Fair. And I got an email from BBTS saying, we canceled your pre-order because the item has been pulled by the retailer and that it's been canceled. I was like, thanks, I've had that pre-order for 2 fucking years. It was like a mercy killing. So, and they still haven't said what has happened. Like, I messaged them, or I emailed them, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why? He didn't even say anything. And there's like, we'll make a statement soon, like a week, and they never did. And that was 2 months ago. So, fucking Toonami, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You guys are silly. Like, I like you and all, but you guys are being silly. I don't like
Silly
Toy
bellies.
Wiz. Man, fuck Toy Wiz. Or, wait, Toy Wiz or Toy Biz? Which one made the Marvel Legends? Was that Toy Biz?
Toy Biz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's Toy Wiz I don't like. Man, fuck Toy Wiz.
I'm confused.
I'm just talking about Toy Wiz because I never like talking about them. Or I never liked them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Transformer 4
Yay!
news. Some random chick I never heard of is being cast as the main female lead. Nicola Peltz.
I bet she's a model.
This is my giving a fuck face.
I can't see
Isn't
her
she like
face.
The kitty cat.
I know, that's the point.
Oh, she was in The Last Airbender. I kinda
Oh,
remember
great.
her now.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking best
I never
movie
saw that
ever
movie.
made, am I right?
Yeah.
I know.
Fucking don't.
I mean, she's kind of creepy looking, actually.
How
Her
old
eyes
is she?
are like
15? Oh, didn't she play like Katara? Or Katara,
Yeah.
whatever her name was pronounced?
Katara, yeah.
Katara. Katarina.
Let's see how old this broad is. Let's go. Wikipedia. .com. Watch it be 35. Wow. Come on, go faster, internets. She is 18. So I can legally say she's bangable.
Aw.
Good.
The last week's episode of Walking Dead's on. So sad. So sad. Well, wait, hold on. She's 18. Who the fuck is she gonna play? Because don't they have like 18 lead like characters going on right now in Transformers 4?
I don't know. I'm all I know is Mark Wahlberg's in it, and that's cool.
I want Mark Wahlberg to be the lead. Like, I want him to be the lead.
He is the lead.
I heard somewhere that he actually isn't, and the two kids are the leads.
What? That'd be bullshit.
That would suck. Like, Mark Wahlberg's in there for like 3 minutes.
Hi guys. I was once a rapper.
That was it. Remember when I was with the Funky Bunch?
And not necessarily. Well, it's technically is news, but can't say anyone is surprised. But that Transformers 4 will be shot in 3D.
You're kidding, right?
I mean, no. I mean, I know it's very, very shocking.
I was blown away.
Every movie's in 3D now.
I can't believe wow.
But you know what? I actually kind of wish that. Did you see Transformers 3 in 3D?
Yeah, I did.
Nah.
What'd you think of it?
The 3D was really good. But, you know.
It doesn't work for me.
Because that was
Almost-
that was the big point of it. Everyone's like, the 3D is so great. And, like, it was good, but it didn't, like...
It doesn't wow me.
Fucking
It doesn't
blow
work
my
for me
mind.
that much. In general.
Like
you know?
how? How does it not work?
I don't know.
for you?
I just.
Like you don't care for it, or it literally does not work.
I don't feel it
It's
as
broken.
3D. I don't know.
Do you wear glasses?
Yeah.
Well, I hear a lot of people usually have problems with 3D when they wear glasses.
I guess
Don't
that's
a lot of people wear glasses?
probably it. I don't know.
I don't, so.
Well, I neither do I, but, you know, shit.
But I almost found the 3D in it too good because I found it like very distracting at times.
One thing I liked about Transformers 3 was with some of the visual effects, they were subtle. Like, one of the best things I really liked about it was, in the end when they're fighting Sentinel Prime, and like you have Sideswipe and Bumblebee and Ratchet and Optimus and the humans shooting at him, like, Bumblebee, like, they have like a really, like, far away wide shot, and, like, Optimus, like, spins, and Sentinel, like, turns or something, and Bumblebee gets shot at. And it's so nonchalant. Bumblebee gets shot at, and he transforms into a car, like, in the corner of the screen, goes in reverse, and jumps right back into a robot. And it's not focused on
I
at
never
all.
noticed that.
Yeah, it's not focused on at all. It's so subtle. Noticeable. And I thought it was, like, one of the most, like, unneeded but neat things. Because that would happen. Like, if I was a Transformer, I would do that.
If I was a Transformer, I'd get the hell out of it.
Screw this. I'm out of here.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Not my fight.
I want to be Decepticon. They're winning.
Yeah,
Who's
exactly.
winning?
Change teams, change teams, time out.
Can I be a mini
Can I
bot?
be with these guys? They have bigger guns.
Yeah, go on. Thanks. Thanks, Dad.
I mean, I'm glad it's being filmed in 3D instead of being post-converted into 3D. Those
Yeah.
movies always look like shit.
I wonder what G.I. Joe Retaliation looks like in 3D.
Oh god.
I
I
want to
wish
see.
it would have kept.
Huh?
I wish they would have kept it regular. I would have more respect for movies that they decide to keep it like uh 2D.
If I see that movie in theaters, I'm still gonna see it in 2D. Like,
Yeah,
fuck that.
because you know that they never intended for it to be in 3D.
Yeah, it was delayed 9 months so they could post. They
Yeah, that's so fucking stupid. Like that's such a bad move. I heard the movie's really good.
I heard good things
You
about
did?
it
I
too.
haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
I heard it's like crazy awesome. Like
Really?
it's like, but the first I hated the first movie. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they say the second one's better.
Yeah.
Like the first one, it was like all action, no backstory. Like just so fun to watch, which I like. Like I just thought the first one was so boring, just so easy just to make fun of it, so fucking stupid. The ending was so stupid.
The ending didn't make sense, like with Baroness and shit. Like I was like, wait, what?
Uh huh.
They assimilated practically all of the villains, and I don't understand
right.
how Storm Shadow survived that.
And right when like fucking Robin revealed himself as being Cobra Commander, he was immediately arrested. Like, time for the Cobra to rise. Oops, I'm arrested.
Whoops, my bad.
So stupid.
Oh wow.
But didn't he like mean to get arrested or something? I don't know. And why'd they arrest him? Like, he's like one of the biggest. Why'd they just fucking shoot him?
He was like in a submarine with like, and he was being surrounded by like 50 other submarines just to kill him.
Yeah, like Zero Dark 30, that shit.
Yeah.
You could have prevented an entire other movie.
That would have done the world a favor.
I so like that they go with more of a cartoon look with Cobra Commander.
It looks, yeah, his new suit. Like, I want that toy, and I don't buy GI Joes.
By the way, I was looking at the G.I. Joe figures at my Kroger, Andrew. I saw like 3 of the blue uniformed Cobra Commanders.
Yeah, they're starting to finally pop up now.
But I think I only saw like 1 black
Really?
suit.
I want the black suit one.
Yeah. I was actually going to probably consider picking up a few of those. I want the Cobra Commander,
Red Ninja.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I want the Bruce Willis too. I haven't seen the Bruce Willis yet.
I saw a couple of them. That one, Bruce Willis, The Rock,
Red Ninja.
and I don't know who that is.
He's a cool figure.
And Snake Eyes. Those are the main 4 I want.
I have too many Snake Eyes.
I got like 6 of the original GI Joe, like the movie ones, because they were really fucking cheap at the store, like $2 a piece.
Wow.
So I got some, and I got Duke, and he was silly as shit. Like the figures weren't that bad. I got like the Snow Attack Snake Eyes, and that was really cool. Like that was a good ass toy. I got Storm Shadow, he was good. Baroness sucked. I got the Doctor. He was alright. But yeah, with the new line, I just want to get Bruce Willis and Cobra Commander and just pose them fighting, like, somewhere in my room. Just have this out of context Bruce Willis versus Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
What's Bruce Willis's character name? Joe?
He is the original G.I. Joe, but his name's not Joe. Oh, shit.
Is it just Bruce? Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis as himself.
It's typical Bruce Willis character.
John McClane?
Yeah. General Colton, the original G.I. Joe.
Yeah, Joe Colton.
Yeah. Joseph, yeah. That's
Okay.
right, Joseph. Joe.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, get it? Because he's a GI. His name's Joe. What? Coincidence?
What?
I don't think so.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Now
What?
I made the connection.
I can't believe that.
Blows my
What an
mind.
Easter egg. They thought they got us.
I heard a bunch of rumors also that they also like postponed the movie 9 months to like re-edit the movie of a certain character's death.
I don't know who that is. I want to hear about that.
I thought you actually mentioned it to me.
That wasn't
I
me.
think it was a smart move though to wait 9 months because Battleship flopped, and that's
I forgot that was a movie.
yeah. And there were so many good
I
movies
never
back in the
saw it.
summertime. It was kind of a smart move.
Did any of you actually see Battleship?
Nope.
No,
I watched it. I liked it.
Really?
It
you're
was
like one of
stupid.
5 people who liked it.
But it was fun to watch. Like it was a stupid fun movie, and I thought it was really cool to watch. And visually, it was really cool. Story-wise, it was fucking retarded. It didn't make any sense, but like the visuals were really cool.
Oh yeah,
I heard like that. I heard that was the one thing going in. No one expected it to be good, but I heard even the visuals couldn't save it.
I mean, it is what it's a stupid. Like some of the, like actually, it did some kind of things clever, like where it kind of like chimed into like the board game, where they're they're just like I don't know why, but they're like just doing nothing. Like the alien ships and the human ships were just doing nothing, but it was like dark time. It was dark time. It was nighttime, and like
the sun wasn't out.
Five?
Yeah.
Are you
and
fucking five?
and they're doing kind of like the board game where they'll like say like they'll do like say some sort of coordinate and they'll fire there, and like they would not be able to see, but they'll like have little bleeps on their screen to see if it would hit or not. It was kind of clever. And the climax of the film is really cool. Like all their ships are fucking destroyed. Like at the beginning of the film, they have like Liam Neeson is doing a speech on the Missouri, an actual battleship from the World War II. That's been like it's also nicknamed Big Mo. That's commissioned in Hawaii as a like a museum. Like it's like very famous for being like one of the toughest battleships in U.S. naval history. And the aliens like they basically just fucked up like all the other ships, and they kind of they kind of like hurry up and like get this museum ship fight ready. It's kind of cool to see like all these old fucks operating this naval ship and seeing them fight these aliens and like using like old school like World War II machines.
That's interesting
like,
how you refer to veterans, old fucks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, those old fucks out there. Thanks.
Those dusty assholes.
Well,
really?
They were dirt. Like it was just watching piles of dirt operate.
Wow.
Jeez.
Does Liam
Send
Neeson
your hate
actually
mail,
deliver
too.
the line, "You sunk my battleship"?
No, I don't think so.
I would watch the movie waiting for that line.
Because like they barely actually use any battleships in the movie until until the very end of the movie where they got the USS Missouri, which is a battleship. And no, it is not sunk. It gets fucked up kind of good, but no, not sunk.
You know what toy I kind of want to play with?
What?
Human Alliance Sideswipe. I never got it, but I want to play with it.
You never got it?
No.
It's okay.
It
It's
looks
not
kinda
bad.
neat.
I like it.
Yeah, like I'm on eBay looking at it, and it looks actually kind of cool.
Jazz is better, but it's not bad.
Yeah, Jazz is my favorite Human Alliance.
Oh yeah, I got Jazz. My favorite's Roadbuster. Roadbuster's tits. Wow, how come I never got Human Alliance? Oh yeah, I thought it looked like shit. But why didn't I get it still?
Soundwave
No.
or Sideswipe?
Sideswipe. I like at points I'm like, why didn't I get Soundwave? I'm like, oh yeah, because it was like $80. No.
I still really like Soundwave.
You do, like I'm glad he turned out good. But yeah, I gotta get. I really want Barricade. I've always wanted Barricade. and never found it. And they were like, everyone's
I
like,
saw
oh no,
him
they made.
once in store.
I saw it once as well, and I was able to choose between which toy I wanted, and I got to choose between Barricade and Legends Devastator. I wasn't too upset with my choice because I really like Legends Devastator.
Huh.
I found a Barricade right here for $30. It's probably one of those like really like high end knockoff ones, but I don't care as long as it gets the job done. I bet I can find Sideswipe for cheap. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
News.
There's news.
Yeah, there's a couple more news items.
Mudflap.
In case if you're looking forward to any of the new Beast Hunters, the Voyagers, Beast Hunters, Ultra Magnus, and Brimwing, the new deluxes, RC, Knockout, and Vertebrake.
Uh huh.
for the break. And so the new Cyberverse is all up for
Yep.
pre-order. I pre-ordered Ultra Magnus and actually just canceled my one for Ultra Magnus and Brainborg and just going to decide to get Ultra Magnus for now anyway.
You know, I've been looking at those pictures of Ultra Magnus, and
Yeah.
I think the blue is too light.
Think
I like
so?
the blue on the Prid Ultra Magnus. You know how it's
The blue doesn't
really?
bother me. The thing is, that kind of bothers me is that it's lacking a bit of red on it, especially the
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, it's got too much blue.
And I'm actually because like one thing you notice like from the show, he has on each panel on his chest he has two stripes of red with like blue in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
but the toy just has like one stripe of red on the top and like just blue all over the rest. So I need to get paint because
I wish they would
that's
have used the first
what.
edition Prime mold.
Yeah, yeah. It's that backpack bothers me.
Yeah. I hope it's removable.
And I was like, it, I actually been meaning to get on my Prid one and see if that backpack is removable.
Half
Well,
of
not
it,
the back.
half of it is. The back panels of it are, but the length of it is still there.
Okay. Yeah, I know the
Just
actual
the ball joint.
jetpack can come off, but like the back panels, they come off, right?
They're on ball joints, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been meaning to take mine out and look at it, but yeah, that figure would be really cool if they used the first edition mold.
What the fuck?
I agree. What the fucking?
I'm on eBay and there's Human Lines Barricade and it's only $18, but shipping is $48.
What?
You almost got me there, eBay seller.
I hate it when they do that.
Not
You think
today.
you're getting a good deal and then you get screwed with shipping.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point. I found one though for $29 with $18 shipping. That's not.
That's not too bad. Go for that.
How many? Oh, he has more than 10 available. Yeah, I'll get that one day. I'm trying to get a jab, so if I get a jab, I'll get a couple of these. I'm behind on my my Japanese toys though, so Transformers.
Are
Fuck.
are any of you plan on getting the new Generations Legends figures?
Optimus
I
Prime.
might. Yeah, I might get Bumblebee.
I
Depends.
really like that
Me
Optimus
too.
Prime one.
That Bumblebee looks so cool at Toy Fair, and now it looks so like weird. So
Yeah,
sad.
it does look really weird, but I really do. I never really cared for the reveal the Shield Optimus Prime Legends figure. I mean, I saw it many times, but I was like, it just looks okay. But this one looks really cool. And then mention that it comes with a little tiny roller that also becomes a gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. I like it a lot. I imagine actually seeing myself buying a couple of these and repainting them.
Really? Into what?
Into what? I don't know. I don't wanna say into what? I don't know.
Nemesis Prime.
Fucking.
White Prime.
I like the way how the chest works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks neat.
I wish they had a
And
Voyager version.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. But Hasbro's cheap.
Hey, that's all. That's all I got for news, guys. Is there anything else news related that you want to talk about? Transformer, non-Transformer wise, maybe.
I don't know.
What about you, Andrew?
No, I can't think of anything. Nothing that hasn't been already said. So,
Right.
but
What now? Oh wait, Transformers Prime came out today.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
I didn't
that.
see it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it, but I know what happens.
Yeah.
But someone refresh me because I don't remember where the events. I remember. All right, so we're going to the new episode of Prime.
Shockwave, which is scattered, I believe.
Yeah, that was the episode. It's where we meet Magnus and Shockwave.
Shockwave comes about. Does his little fucking
Why'd you leave me
Guilt trip
behind?
to Starscream. Why was I left
Yeah.
behind? Your response is magical. Ooh. Gets all relieved. And then, yeah. And then talks about his fucking, little lab on Cybertron. About
Got
cloning
dragons
the
and shit.
Predacons, dragging the shit and test tube babies. And somehow he made it there blinded. I don't know how.
That's what I like the thought. Like, I wish they would have animated him like blind, just bumble fucking around.
Ow.
Somehow he fixed himself.
Ow.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I'm not sure exactly like what placement all the fucking toys. There's all the events happen in because, like you two, I watched it like as the Singapore movie.
Yeah.
Like it was just like all continuous. Does it like end with them like with RC saying beat Ultra Magnus?
I think so.
And then Ultra Magnus will probably actually say something in next week's episode.
Maybe, I don't like. That's the thing. Like, that's why I really have nothing to say because I kind of forgot.
Me too.
And yeah, with the Singapore movie, it was all very continuous.
Yeah. But yeah.
We covered a lot of it
Stuff
last
happened.
week anyway.
That's also another thing, like with Shockwave and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that someone mentioned in the comments of last week's episode is that we didn't talk about was Bumblebee's paint
Oh,
job.
okay.
We didn't.
You got a new paint
We
job.
didn't?
Nope. Nope.
Thought we did.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
I could have swore we did.
But we didn't.
Maybe that was
We mentioned it like
pre-show.
we talked about it in the commercial that we saw on the week, not last week's episode, but the episode before that. We talked about the commercial,
Oh, okay.
but we didn't actually talk about how it was like in the show or like how it was introduced or whatnot.
Okay, well, to cover that, because I thought we did. Yeah. Well, I liked how they introduced it to where it was like, I mean, of course, like with a lot of Transformers redesigns, they actually don't get introduced. It's just like they turn the frame and they are that now. But at least they referenced it. Like Bulkhead was like, "Hey, I like that paint job or that new paint job." I really liked what RC said, where she said, "If I inverted my colors, I'd be pink."
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, you would.
you'd be hot.
But not like that.
Fucking yeah. You'd be pink.
what if Bulkhead
wanna
said
ride
that?
you
It's like,
down.
hell yeah, you would.
You'd be pink inside and out. Oh, Bulkhead. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
That's not me anymore.
Who was that guy that's talking now?
But yeah, it was alright. Like the paint job's cool. I don't know. Like we kind of got a toy of it, but it wasn't really like actually black like that. It was like charcoal gray.
Yeah. Oh, it looks cool, but I mean it's nothing mind blowing.
Yeah, it's like there's really nothing to say about it except it's a new paint job. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to say something. I mean, is that all you guys have to say about Prime? Because I mean,
Wheeljack was
Yeah.
escaped.
yeah,
I like that scene.
that was cool as shit. Like,
Wait, hey, are you a flyer?
Beautiful. Yeah, I love how
yeah,
he says that.
was cool. You're a flyer. Yeah, that was a really cool. I forgot about that. I can't believe I forgot about that.
Yep.
And Jesse thought he was gonna become a Decepticon.
Yeah, because he had kind of like in the trailer or the teaser trailer we got for Beast Hunters, he had kind of like a evil smirk going on. In the episode descriptions, like you said, it was very vague about like Wheeljack's decision could make or break the Autobots or something like that. I was like,
Yeah.
did he fucking turn sides?
I don't know. Like, I really liked his like line to Shockwave where he's like, where's the real torture begin? But that was funny. I don't know. Wheeljack's a badass though, but it wasn't. I didn't see that as an evil smirk. I saw it more of as like a shit-eating grin.
Probably, yeah.
That's more of what I saw. But yeah, that Shockwave, Wheeljack's escape where he's like flying on the Viacons and making them like kill each other was great.
Yeah. I'm watching. Yeah, the episode ends with Shockwave going back to Dark Mountain with Predaking, and Predaking flying off the mountain, off of Dark
After
Mountain. Yeah.
Bulk and
So
Wheeljack. Right.
yeah. So that's it for that episode.
So I did something last week on accident.
Oh.
You broke another transformer?
I
Zing!
I accidentally watched the series Firefly.
I saw you
You
tweet
want
about
Firefly?
that. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, I have you seen
I've
it?
seen the whole. Well, it only lasted a season. But yeah.
Yeah, because there's only one season. It's 14 episodes long. Because everyone was like talking about it. Like I always hear people talk about it all the time, and I'm just like, all right, cool. And like, their Science Channel had a marathon on last weekend, and I was like, I've never seen it. I've heard stuff about it. I'll watch it. And I was expecting like a 3-season show for how much praise it got, and it's 14 episodes, one season. It was canceled. I knew it had been canceled, but not after a season. And it got a movie. It got a movie.
Serenity.
Didn't Joss Whedon create that
Yeah.
show or something?
Yes, because I'm watching the show, and it was really good. Like it like the story point isn't even that great. It's just I love the setting of it. My dad walked in and he's like, "What are you watching? Firefly? Didn't that get canceled? Yeah, a long time ago, but they're just rerunning it. What's it about?" And I just turned to him and very slowly I said, "It's a space western." And he just looked at me and walked out of my room. Like I offended him. But
One thing that I heard that pissed off a lot of people is that when it was aired, they aired it out of order.
Well, not only that, they kept shuffling the times, or they wouldn't air it at all.
Because yeah, like obviously it premiered in 2002.
Yeah.
Did you were you one of the people that watched it as it premiered? Yeah, like I was young
liked
back
it,
then,
you know?
so
And Serenity was a pretty good movie. I'd definitely watch it.
Serenity has all the actors in it,
Yeah.
right? Okay, I'll have to see that because like I'm watching
I
the
think
show,
so.
and I think the first episode I saw was when the Doctor and his sister River are like in that town planet, and she's about to be burned for being a witch. And then in the end, when they come and save them, like that was the first time I had met the captain, where I met Malcolm, and fucking Bamf. He just walks in there and he's like, "Yeah, cut him down." And I was like, "Nah, she's a witch," and he has like this chromed shotgun. He's like, "Yeah, but she's our witch now. Cut her the hell down." And he just fucking like points the shotgun at the town. That guy's a badass. And there's an episode where he like gets stranded naked in the desert, and he just walk around. He's like, "Yeah, I got a big dick, so what?" He's such a badass. Then there's another episode where like something happens and like the oxygen on Serenity is being depleted, and like he chooses to stay there, and he's gonna die. And then this other like ship tries to take Serenity. Oh, it's great. He's a badass. I like him. And then what's his name? Wash Alan. What's his name? Tudyk?
Tudyk.
I don't know. I don't know if it's TYU or TUY with his name, but his character's awesome.
I've never seen the movie. I have no interest in seeing either.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
I liked it.
It just, I don't know, just...
Jesse.
I guess part of it has to do with his, when I was in college, this guy that, like, I wouldn't say he was my friend. Actually, he wasn't my friend. I really didn't like him, but he just
I actively beat the shit out of him.
It was close to. Because, like, oh, guy was a fucking dork. But, like, he was, like,
Man,
obsessed
fuck that
with
guy.
the show.
Yeah.
Guy was obsessed with that show. It just, like, whenever I think of that show, I automatically associate with this dude that I never liked.
Yeah, I have things like that.
I mean, the show might be alright. I might like it, but, like, I just don't care.
It's a space western, man.
I like space.
Do you like westerns?
Yeah, I like westerns.
Do you like badass people and funny people and just people you can get along with?
How can I get along with them if they're canceled?
Aww.
You can pretend like it's like looking at old pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like cowboys and aliens.
Yeah, but better.
Uh-huh.
There's Andrew, Adam Baldwin, is that the guy who voices Breakdown?
I have no idea who voices Breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has
Adam
a
Baldwin voices Breakdown.
He has the same name, and as the show went on, it sounded like him. And that guy in the show's an ass. Man, fuck that guy. I'm gonna look that up.
See if it's the same guy.
Yeah, because I'm like 98% sure that's him.
But there's that 2%.
Uh-oh, it's gonna get me. Alright, let me see. Let me check his filmography. Was this guy in Firefly? Oh wow, he's an SVU. Huh. Yeah, he was in Serenity 2005. Yeah, that's him. Okay, and then let me see. Law and Order, Leverage, Transformers Prime. Yeah, he's Breakdown. He was in Young Justice. Leverage, Chuck. I never watched the show Chuck. It looks stupid.
Chuck
Yeah.
does look stupid.
I think I'm gonna watch Serenity after this ends. He was in Full Metal Jacket in 1987. Who the fuck did he play in that?
I don't know.
In
I didn't
1987?
like that movie.
You didn't?
Nope.
I like that movie,
It
but
just bored me. The thing is, I really love Stanley Kubrick movies. The Shining, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Clockwork Orange, also one of my favorites. 2001: Space Odyssey, one of my favorite movies of all time. Eyes Wide Shut, creepy as fuck. Really like that movie. Full Metal Jacket, do not care for it at all.
he was in Superman Doomsday.
Really?
Yeah, he played
Who do you voice in
Superman.
that?
Superman.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Huh.
I gotta check that out.
The interesting thing is, I did not like his voice in that movie.
Huh.
Yep, Serenity, and then he was in. That's funny. And Firefly. Yep, Jane Cobb.
Like, as soon as Superman or Clark Kent first came on in that movie, it was like, wow, they really went with that guy to voice him? It did not sound natural at all. Huh, that's funny.
Looking through this guy's entire filmography now. I want to find out who the fuck he played in Full Metal Jacket. I probably wouldn't even recognize the name. How old is this guy?
64? I don't know.
He was born in 62, yeah. Holy shit. He's like 50... I'm not doing the math on that.
He's 51.
61.
51.
It wouldn't be 60, because my mom's not 60.
I'll make him 61.
He turned 51
Ah,
in
yeah.
February. He was in
Wow.
Predator 2. Animal Mother. That's his name in Full Metal Jacket.
Animal Mother.
Apparently. Anyway, Wyatt,
What?
let's go on to questions. Oh, I remember him. Yeah, he was also in Independence Day. I remember him.
Who did he
From
play in that?
Major Mitchell. He's kind of a smaller role, but like, all he did was bitch about shit.
I heard they're making an Independence Day sequel. I don't know how, but they are.
They've been talking about doing an Independence Day sequel since the movie came out.
When did the movie come out? Like 94?
96.
Oh.
That was
Whoa.
a big moneymaker. Yeah.
That movie is. I like that movie. Everyone shits in that movie, but
I like it too.
Who have you heard
It's
shit
fun.
on it? Who have you heard?
Yeah.
I've never
Even
heard
though they
anyone
had
shit
that
on
Jurassic
movie.
Park guy in it, I didn't mind it so much.
Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, thank you.
Fuck
don't
Jeff
like
Can't
him?
Goldblum.
stand him. He's an
Why?
idiot. I can't stand him. He can't act it up. He can't act at all. And he plays as a scientist. It's like, oh god.
Okay, I fucking hate this shit. Scrolling through my Facebook feed, and all I see is a bunch of these creepy, stupid fucking pictures saying, share this or this will get you at 3 a.m. and you will die. Jesus Christ, people.
It's the ring.
Can I just say right now? Okay, if you're on Facebook and if something says like this picture or you will die at 3 a.m., you're not going to die at 3 a.m. if you don't post it. And if you are religious and you see a post that says share this or go to hell, if you don't share that picture, Jesus will not hold it against you, I promise.
You know him
Okay.
personally, right?
Yeah, we have drinks
I
every
thought
Thursday.
so.
He told me. He says you can say it. And this is like the 7th picture I've said that says post or you will die at 3 a.m. What the fuck?
Why?
What?
Apparently, they're making 2 sequels to Independence Day,
The fuck?
filmed
How?
back to back.
Back to back, like the same story. Oh, it's the same plot. That'd be different.
It's going to take place 20 years after the original.
No Will Smith.
Bill Pullman has confirmed his participation, though Will Smith has not.
Fuck you, Will Smith.
The new films will focus on the next generation of heroes, including the stepson of Will Smith's character in the original film.
That's cool.
The new titles are slated to be ID Forever Part 1 and 2.
ID Forever Part 1 and then Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like, that's funny when you have, like now the odd one out is the first one. Where it's just
Yes.
That's funny.
that's almost like, that's weird ass. Okay, some movies that have some fucked up movie titles. You have the Last Exorcism 2. What the fuck? And then you had The Final
fucking
Destination.
movie titles.
Huh?
You know what string of movies really have the worst movie titles?
Huh.
Fast and the Furious.
That's another thing. They had Fast and the Furious as the 4th one, hinting it was the last one. And then they made Fast 5. And then they're just calling it Fast and the Furious 6.
Yeah. What the hell's up with that?
Fast and the Furious 6 Ways to Sunday? I don't know. And then they had Final Destination 1, 2, 3, then The Final Destination, and then Final Destination 5.
We're really sure this time.
We swear. Oh, okay. This was hilarious. In my I have a class, a government class, and my teacher is he's very silly. And he literally showed us a clip from Final Destination 5. And if anyone's seen the movie, it's with the girl doing gymnastics, and where, like, the screw falls out of the thing and lands on the beam right side up, and it's just all of these, like, not gonna happen things. And he's like, well, this just shows how, how simple events can happen. And I was like, well, one, like, they have an opposing force. Like, death is killing them. Death is making this happen. So actually, this stuff isn't happening on its own. And he's like, write a 1-sentence response in your journals or in your notebooks about what you thought about this. And I literally wrote, Final Destination is some bullshit. And he checked it off. He checked it off. I'll take a picture of the paper where I said that, and he checked it off.
Show me that.
Let me, after the show, I'll go find my notebook, and I'll tweet you a picture.
Alright, cool.
Because, yeah, I write some not vulgar stuff, but in that class, like, he's a cool enough teacher where he makes us write journals every day on some news topic, and if we, like, run out of things to say on it before we end our page, we can just talk about whatever. And, like, there was one day I was just mad all day, and I wrote 1 sentence about the news, and I literally said at some point, like, I don't give a fuck about this, and I started going off on this big, like, written tangent. And he just read it and laughed and checked it and handed it back to me.
Why, it's manifesto.
Yeah, my government notebook's full of, like, a bunch of F-bombs.
There we
and
go.
Just what I thought about the Korean crisis, I guess. I don't know. Is that what we're calling this? That's another funny thing. North Korea.
What do you think's funny about it?
What their military is trying to do. They
do it every
I know,
year.
it's like
I know,
hobby.
but what's funny is America. The U.S. flew bombers over there, and they apparently, like, put their missiles on standby, pointed at us.
Yeah, but the thing is, North Korea doesn't have the capabilities of doing anything like that because they use old Russian shit. Like they use old Russian Scud
Yeah, they're
missiles.
unreliable and they don't have the range.
And all they
Well,
do, all
they've fired
every
missiles
year,
before, they just-
the U.S., South Korea, Japan, they do war games. And just North Korea gets their fucking panties in a bundle with all this shit going on close to them. It's like, hey man, you better get out of our backyard or else we'll shoot shit at you. And they're using like a little pea pellets, and the people playing in their backyards are using actual like weapons.
If I got up and there was like 3 countries playing war in my backyard, I'd be kind of pissed off too. And I just like start shooting water at them, like I'm calling the cops. And they're just like, we are the cops. No, get out of your house. It's ours now. They're like, hey, you guys can't do that anymore. This is America. And then I die. They shoot me. I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics, but man,
it's
that's
just kind of
silly
funny,
stuff.
like seeing actual people like saying, "Oh man, North Korea has me so scared." Tweeting like, "Shit, fucking shit's gonna happen." They do this every.
I haven't seen
year.
that.
Huh?
I haven't seen that. But
I seen it like a few times on Twitter. Like, man, I'm like legit scared. Like, I'm about to pee myself or just some stupid
Really?
shit like that. Yeah.
A bunch of morons.
Yeah. And one of them's a celebrity.
which one's that?
What kind of at least a child celebrity?
It's Justin Bieber.
Mara Wilson?
Who?
Mara
Never heard.
Wilson? Matilda?
No.
Oh,
She's like an author now.
oh.
And she's like semi-educated, but then she does stupid shit like that.
I don't know why, but there was this like silly joke Twitter account that I was following, and they're posting some funny stuff. And then today they posted they retweeted something Kim Kardashian said, and I just went and unfollowed them. I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. Never again. You're not getting the chance.
Huh. Anyway. Wow.
Questions. We have questions.
Me too.
Would you like to hear some?
Yeah.
Okay. Really, really short news.
All right.
Or this is totally off topic.
All right.
But you know the Godzilla movie that's coming out next year?
Yes.
The lead actor. This has me kind of pretty excited because I like this dude. The lead actor that's going to be starring in Godzilla is Kick-Ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see the Kick-Ass 2 trailer?
No. I
You
have
didn't?
I haven't seen it either.
It's really good. It's really good.
I love the first Kick-Ass movie.
I didn't get around to reading the Kick-Ass 2 comics, but yeah, the trailer looks awesome. Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Badass.
Apparently he's British.
In real life?
Yeah, he was born in
Since when?
Buckinghamshire, England.
When did that happen?
Apparently in 1990.
Huh.
Interesting. Alright, go to questions.
Alright, anyway, what happened was, Apone sends us, do you think Predaking will become the Rampage of Transformers Prime?
The
Beast
Beast
Wars.
Wars Rampage?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he means. Because, Revenge of the Fallen Rampage? I don't think so.
Or the G1 Rampage? Or the video game Rampage?
Yep, that's the one he means.
Um,
I don't think so. Because,
maybe...
Rampage could talk, and Rampage was just insane, while Predaking, and Shockwave can control Predaking.
Oh, we don't know if Predaking can talk or not.
Okay, this is one thing that we'll cover next week, and this is kind of a spoiler for the next episode of Transformers Prime. If you don't want to hear this, skip ahead 20 seconds. But I liked when Starscream was like, you're just a dumb, stupid, mute creature.
Right.
But Predaking might not be able to talk, but he can hear, and Predaking just stares at Starscream.
I can understand.
I know what the fuck you're saying.
That he gave them a look like, I will eat your fucking head.
It's like, I know what you're saying. I might not be able to speak back, but I fucking hear you over there.
Over there, fucking cowering beside Megatron, you little pussy.
Listen here, silver high-heeled fucking
I'll
asshole.
bite you in two. Yeah.
I'll bite you in two and then eat them. I will first movie jazz your ass.
There we go.
With me. And I'll put you back together just to kill you again.
Nice.
And I'll eat your babies. What? No.
Okay.
Okay then.
You.
I'll eat your Revenge of the Fallen egg babies in the
There
trash
we
cans.
go. Whatever happened
Oh
to
my
that? That was
God.
a.
I don't remember. Some of them lived like on Earth. Were those Starscream's babies? Like what the fuck were those?
They never explained it. They were just there.
They were weird. The hatchlings? Where the fuck did hatchlings come from? I thought they came from the Allspark. And how does something bionic hatch from a
Robot.
fucking no hatch from a biological egg maybe, or what's that's not the term.
And they born dead basically.
They're born organic. That's
Yeah.
what it is. But they're I don't know, man. Fuck that shit. All right, next question. From. Okay, never mind. I was about to say he didn't leave a name again, but he did. All right. Hello, Jesse, Wyatt, Andrew. It's me, Nick, Mr. Hero fan, and I have some questions for you guys. Number one, what do you guys think of the concept that Bumblebee gets a paint job and the Decepticons can't spot him in Prime? Well, referred to whatever time arc in the show, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's cool that that he. I guess is he using it as a diversion?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the Decepticons can't
It's
spot
kind of
him?
funny to me.
Yeah, it's like I think they could still like pick up his
It's
signal.
like,
couldn't
oh,
they?
it just looks like
You'd
Bumblebee,
think so.
but it's a different color.
Yeah, he turns into a robot. It's like that's
this-
not Bumblebee. The other guy's yellow.
This
is the
sports car
one.
that looks just like Bumblebee, but just reversed colors, is
I like
giving off
the-
a signal that feels a lot like Bumblebee, but it can't
Nah,
be.
we'll just move on.
Yeah, I like the thought that's not even the car mode. It's the robot mode. There's like they go up to him and like, dude, have you seen like this yellow? He looks just like you with that same exact human. Talks just like you, but he's yellow. Have you seen him? Oh, thanks, man.
Thanks,
Thanks.
we'll just be going
guys,
now.
he hasn't seen him. He didn't see him,
Sorry
guys.
to bother you.
Sorry, the Viacom's like, sorry to bother you, sir. he didn't see him, guys. We gotta go. Dead end. He said he went that way. Thanks again, sir. Yeah, that's how that happened. Question number 2. What are you guys' favorite toy ever, not including Fort Max? I think we've answered this.
Oh shit. Nah.
Favorite toy ever. Ever. Favorite toy ever. I have a couple. I'm not going to nail it down to 2 because that's too fucking hard. But I have a couple.
Shit.
I'm going to answer mine so you guys can
Alright.
think. And I'll drag it along. Alright. So, I have a couple different answers for a couple different situations. Like, my favorite toy, like engineering-wise, I think is just mind-blowing, is MP10. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, but it's not my favorite toy that I own, but it's like my favorite, like, engineered toy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the best toy I own. My favorite toys that I own are my Toy Story collection toys, especially Buzz and Bullseye and RC, because those were given to me. And then the rest, obviously, like Woody and all that. Like, and even my older Toy Story toys that I had when I was a kid. I have a toy box full of them. Like, obviously, all those. Like, if my house is burning down, I'd save those. I can rebuild my collection. I can't get those back. Then my movie leader Optimus Primes. Like, I have 3 sentimental movie leader Optimus Primes. 2 of them are Revenge of the Fallen. One of them was painted by like one of them was painted by me and my best friend who passed a couple years ago, and the other one was painted by him that his grandmother sent my way a few months ago. Apparently, before that happened, he had said he wanted me to have it. So, with some figures that I had sent to him before he passed, she sent back to me and sent me that Optimus Prime as well. And so I have them staying together. The one that we painted, I have like the remember that Battle in Space Matrix of Leadership that came with Rodimus and Cyclonus?
Yeah.
I had that hung around one of the other's necks, and then the one he had that he painted, it has the remember those Gear of War guns with the LEDs in the black ones?
Yeah.
It has one of those that he had bought for it.
Huh.
And then a movie one leader Optimus Prime, which my friend Seth, who I met on Skype and like in this community, and he came to a convention and we met for the first time in life, or in real life in person, and he gave me a movie leader Optimus Prime that he didn't want, or he didn't have a need for anymore, and I wanted it. So yeah, those are like my favorite toys that I own. Did I stall enough?
For me, you did.
All right, go ahead, Andrew.
Okay. Well, for sentimental reasons, I would say Generation One, Sunstreaker, because that was the toy for me that got me into Transformers, and I it's been with me all my life pretty much. So that's my favorite toy. In terms of engineering, I had to say Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime. It's really well made. I mean, it's not easy to transform for me, but I like it. And for fun, I like the animated Deluxe Prime. I don't know.
Earth mode or Cybertronian?
Huh?
Earth mode or
The Cybertronian mode.
The Cybertronian.
I don't know.
I never got the Cybertronian one, but I got the Earth mode, and aren't they practically the same
Just
thing?
a different chest. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
really
the
like the
Earthborn
Earth
one
mode
has that roof piece that is connected
back?
by a series of hinges.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because I got the Earth mode one, because I got that 2-pack. I never got the Cybertronian one. I really like that one as well. Like, that Earth mode Prime was fantastic.
So those are, to limit to 3, those would be it. If we're just talking about Transformers.
I mean, I said Toy Story stuff. I mean, you could say other toys as well.
My favorite sentimental Transformer is the 20th anniversary Optimus Prime, the U.S. Version of Masterpiece Convoy MP01. Because at that point, like I mean, I was like a very, very, very casual Transformers fan. I just bought stuff here and there. After Beast Wars, I just kind of like really lost a lot of interest. I got into really hardcore into DBZ, and then I still watch Transformers here and there, but like I was just like it was number 2. DBZ was number 1, and then when that came out, that really got me back into like full blown hardcore. And Andrew kind of stole one I was thinking about as far as my favorite all around toy. I would have to say
Your
my
wife,
favorite
heyo.
my favorite toy is MP10.
Woo!
I mean, obviously, I think I would if he did exclude Fort Max, and if I had it get now, I would say that.
I love that he excluded Fort Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, you
like
fucking
no,
asshole.
I'm
That
not
was
even,
smart.
Not even
Yeah.
kidding, but he knew. He
He was prepared.
because none of mine were gonna be Fort Max, but he knew Jesse. And he was like, "No, I want an actual response." I also got this like stuffed blue lion when I went to the hospital when I was like 3 for a fucked up eye infection, and I still have that. So, yeah, those are our favorite toys. Don't burn our houses down. We'll still be sad if we lose stuff. What store do you guys usually go to buy figures? Like Target.
I try to usually go to the Target that's right by me. Like that, it was just built a year or so ago.
Did you build it?
With my own 2 hands.
Good
Brick by
job.
brick by brick.
I saw it happen.
Thing is,
Bruce Wayne. Why do we fall, Bruce?
because we're fucking clumsy.
Because I'm drunk as fuck. Yeah.
I'm fucking high, man.
Do you fall when you're... I don't know.
Why you grasping out to the grass? Because or else I'll fall off the earth, man.
I'll roll away. The Earth's a sphere. I'll roll into space.
I hate it when that happens.
Alfred, why are you an ostrich? I don't know.
Why
Rachel
do you have
gave me
2 heads,
acid. She told me.
Alfred?
Rachel gave me acid. She told me not to tell you, but I did anyway.
Rachel!
Alright. But Master Wayne, Rachel's dead. What? Then who gave me this acid? Is that an answer?
Yeah.
May as well be.
Number 4. What are your opinions on Minecraft? I played Minecraft. I liked it for it was my summer of 2010. It was great.
I
Or
played
2011.
mine.
2011.
I played Minecraft for 10 minutes on Xbox 360.
I play it on the computer because I'm elite as fuck.
Fleet.
I couldn't even like put the period on the sentence with a straight face.
I thought I got extremely bored with it.
Yeah, I'm still building a volcano. I've been building since last May.
Jeez.
I have a lot of respect and envious of the people that have that much time. Like especially one person that like to build a 1-to-1 scale model of the Enterprise.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. How fucking long would
That's
that take, man?
wow.
I don't know. Some people have like maps out for stuff. Like you can get like a template to make certain stuff, and that stuff's not as creative, obviously, because you're just building like something someone already did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's like simple stuff, like art pieces, more rather.
Like not only did he build the Enterprise, but he built like this whole like fucking like bay.
Yeah.
Like a room with 4 walls, like straight up, big enough that could hold the Enterprise. Not the original Enterprise, not the small one, but the one from the next generation, the biggest Enterprise made. The Enterprise D.
You can get blueprints for that.
But
I
damn,
have the
man.
blueprints for it too.
On Minecraft or real life?
For the Enterprise D. They used to sell it. All 42 decks.
Oh. Like toy?
No, just the blueprints. For the actual ship.
Oh. Oh, you bought. Oh, why don't you make it in real life then?
It's too much time.
Well, I mean, if you have the blueprints, you're just wasting your time. Like that guy made it in a video
I
game.
know.
Like one up him.
Well, I'm sure that's what he
Wasted
used though
stuff.
to make it. You know.
Are you saying he's not creative? Are you trying to disparage on the man's art?
I'm just speculating,
Andrew,
nothing
what
more.
the fuck is wrong with you? Are you trying to call him a liar? Are you calling him a phony? How dare you?
I know, I'm scum.
Like
yeah,
not not only did this guy like build the Enterprise, but like he built like
he fucked it too.
but like he like made it, he like hired a bunch of people like build like the interiors, like actually the engines and the warp nacelles, like the warp coils, they made those. It's fucking crazy.
And this is all on Minecraft.
Are you
Yeah.
trying to call him crazy?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, man, fuck that.
It's crazy.
Don't fuck with him. Alright. That's what we think about Minecraft. Our next question spam about Chris Brown shots fired. Alright. Q&A from Alpha Rigo from TransFan681. Number 1. When Spider-Man 3 first came out, did you guys realize right away that it was not a good movie? No, I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't.
I wanted to keep it open.
Because I at least did still enjoy it. I still enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. Like I can still watch it. Like if it's on TV, I'll watch it. And I think I enjoy like at least from one movie, I enjoy Andrew Garfield's performance more, and I want to see like what faced with the things in Spider-Man 3, and that's what worries me about Spider-Man 2. The reason I bring that up is Amazing Spider-Man 2. It feels like they're going in the same exact direction Spider-Man 3 did. And the problem with Spider-Man 3 was it was way too much. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they have 2 villains, a hint at Venom, 2 main parts of Peter's character coming into play, and possibly Black Cat. That's a lot for one fucking movie. That is a lot. If it's only going to be 2
That
hours
Black
long,
Cat rumor has been debunked because the image that we thought was Black Cat was just a black suit close up.
Wait, I didn't know we saw an image because there's an actress who's unlisted and she looks like she could be Black Cat.
That's kind of sexist of you.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Is that sexist or it's not racist?
Sexist? No, they're not a race. They're a sex.
I know, but Black Cat, I don't know.
Sexist, racist.
That's the worst kind.
And there is Paul Giamatti has only been rumored to have played Rhino. It's not confirmed yet.
Wait, really? I thought he was confirmed. He's
No,
listed on
just-
IMDb.
As Rhino or
Yeah.
rumored?
No, he's listed as Rhino.
The fuck.
I don't have a problem with that. It's just like, but then I really, really like who they got to play Harry. Like that, I
Yeah.
like that choice a lot. I know we've talked about this on the show, but I can't get that out of my system. I like that choice, and like who they got to play. What the fuck's her name? Mary Jane. I like that too. But man, Gwen Stacy shouldn't die.
If she dies, I hope she goes out exactly how she did in the comics.
Yeah.
I don't want her
I
to.
would just be like, oh my god, I would just like scare the shit out of everyone in that fucking
Yep.
theater. All the kids will be crying.
That's the problem. Like, I know these movies aren't really made for kids anymore, but they still have that demographic that they have to pertain to, because stuff sell toys. So like, that's the thing. Like, they can't really do that. I mean, I know they can do it, but they shouldn't. I like Emma. I liked Emma Stone's character so much, like how she played her, because like, I don't know why. Like, I
She
didn't.
was cool.
I didn't.
That was,
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't find her ugly, but I didn't find like how she played Gwen Stacy like this hot model, just like, and she wasn't. She was like this average schoolgirl. Yeah, she was attractive, but that's hard to explain. She wasn't like walking around in like short shorts, just like, oh, did I drop my pencil? It was more of like, oh no, but like that's why I like who they got to play Mary Jane as well,
Yeah.
because it looks like she has the same demeanor, but still like
She
I-
doesn't look retarded like Kristen, what's
Dunst?
her face?
Kristen Dunst.
Dunst.
Kristen Dunst. Yeah, I just
I didn't
I re-
realize, so I go back to Gwen Stacy. But
Yeah.
like I was actually watching Comic Book Man, and they're talking about Gwen Stacy. And like
Mhm.
I didn't realize that like at one point like she just kind of like left Peter Parker, went
Yeah.
off and had an affair with Norman Osborn. And
Norman or Harry.
got Norman.
Weird.
And like she got pregnant. And had twins.
With Norman Osborn,
Yes.
not Harry Osborn, the son, but
Yes.
with Norman,
Norman
the Green
Osborn.
Goblin.
ew.
Like the old fuck.
Yes. Old fuck. Green Goblin. And then she was later on killed by Green Goblin himself.
Hmm.
So she was killed by her twin kids, baby daddy.
What a dumb bitch. That's another thing. This Gwen Stacy isn't dumb. Like,
No.
also, that's another thing about Spider-Man 3. Her character in that movie is fucking dumb.
Yeah,
Like,
fucked her.
like I have nothing against that actress, but and honestly, I don't, because I've seen that actress in other movies. Like, what she was in Terminator Salvation. That movie was silly, but in that movie she wasn't ugly. But she was ugly in Spider-Man 3. The actress isn't ugly, but in Spider-Man 3 she was ugly.
She was ugly and Lady in the Water.
I didn't see that movie.
That was stupid. I didn't
But yeah,
get
she
it.
like in that pink with her hair up, and like, God, she looked weird in Spider-Man 3. I didn't like. I saw her in the theater. Like, I remember how old I was, and I was just like, wow, that's an ugly lady. But I still find some enjoyment out of Spider-Man 3. I love James Franco. I didn't like that's. I don't know. It was weird how they like the movie's like 5 years old, or over 5 years old. Like he dies, and that was always weird. Like, I felt that's why I wasn't so upset with the trilogy ending, because I didn't see how it would continue after that.
Right.
Like they killed Harry Osborn. That felt cliche as fuck and kind of weird. And I didn't like that. Like, that made me sad in the movie theater, because I was like, it's not so much as a blow to the story, it's just no more James Franco. And like, I liked some of the lines in the movie. Like, I liked how Harry and Peter dealt with like his dad. I liked how Peter was like, look, if you're not gonna believe me, then there's nothing I can do anymore. Like, fuck you. I liked that. Eddie Brock was a bitch. Gwen Stacy was stupid. It was pretty much Mary Jane 3.
I decided I hated that movie in just one scene.
Which one?
The scene where Peter Parker is fucking, like he's walking
Dancing?
by him. No. That part I could tolerate. Kind of.
That was awkward
part-
for me.
Yeah, I was embarrassed watching it.
Yes, exactly. I was like, what the fuck?
Where the scene where he goes to a mirror, sees his hair, and purposely fucking emos it, and then walks away.
The cool thing, okay, they actually deleted that scene. There was in that scene, like he was looking in the mirror and like it flashed. It was like a scary scene. Like it flashed and Venom was in the mirror, and it scared him. I don't know why they cut that out.
But like, they did that?
Yeah, like it wasn't Venom. It was like a screaming Venom, like the fucked up
Like,
one.
why they do that for like DVD releases?
No, like it was like a pre-production picture that they posted somewhere, and it just
No,
never
no,
got put in the
no.
movie.
When did they cut that out of the movie?
Before it was released.
No, that was in the movie.
Wait, where like the Venom is in the mirror?
No,
That's what
Where
I'm
he
talking
fuck-
about.
that was cut out of the movie.
The scene where he's in the mirror is still in the movie, but
Yeah.
the part where he sees Venom in the mirror is cut out.
Yeah, that's
Because-
the way you're making it sound like is that the scene where he fucks up his hair was cut out.
Yeah. Okay. No. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. They
You had
that
me
there's
really
an extended
confused for a second.
there's an extended part of that scene where he sees Venom in the mirror.
I
And they
would
cut
like. I
that
would have
part out.
liked that like 1,000 times better.
Yeah. I think it'd have been cool. Like he saw Venom and he like shook and that fucked up his hair and he just walked
Yeah.
away. Like that'd have been different. And like it made no sense. Like Peter's character in the movie just made no sense. Like when he was at like when they gave Spider-Man the key to the city. Like I like Stanley's part in that where he says "Nuff said." That was great.
Yeah.
But that's it. But when they gave him the and Spider-Man's like, "Go on, kiss me." My girlfriend's watching, but go ahead, kiss me. Like that's not Peter Parker.
She won't mind.
Yeah, she don't give
She's
a fuck.
in the 3 ways. She's cool with it.
No, really, she thinks you're hot. I swear. Like,
Well,
and then, but then it was drug out. She's like, "That was our kiss," and Peter's like, "I don't give a fuck."
Exactly.
I'm fucking Spider-Man. I can get pussy every night. Oh, need
And
you.
then as the movie drug on, like, it was dumb. And then she was just like, "What is it, Spider-Man or is it Peter?" And he's like, "This isn't about Mary Jane." Or he just keeps relating it to Spider-Man. And she's like, "But I'm not Spider-Man." It's like, "We know you're not Spider-Man. Stop talking. I came here to watch Spider-Man, not your whiny bullshit. We get it. You're a fucked up, like, Broadway actress who thinks so much of herself. We get it. You're full of yourself. You're a pretentious little
They
bitch
can't sing.
who, like, thinks because your boyfriend's Spider-Man, the world's gonna be great. Like, and your boyfriend is a fucked up written character who thinks he's just the hottest shit ever. And
I lost all hope, all like any sort of respect for that fucking character when her and fucking Harry were making omelets and shit, and they were dancing, they kissed.
yeah, and that was weird as shit. And then,
Yeah.
like, you have Peter. Like, I like the transition with that. How, I like how it turned into a love triangle. At least on Harry's side, not the other two assholes. And then, like, when they're on the bridge, like, when they're on the fucking bridge, and she's like, "There's someone else. It's Harry." And how they filmed that had to have been, like, the most awkward shit. Because she walks away, he's still holding the flowers, and he has that stupid fucking pouty face. Like, and he starts turning into a stuttering ass
I'm
hat.
gonna give you my ring. That's gonna propose.
And he never fucking proposed. Like, there are some really cool things in that movie. Like, the parts with Harry and Peter are awesome. Like, everything with Harry in that movie is kind of awesome. Like, when Peter comes to his house to fuck him up, I love that scene.
That is
And-
my favorite scene in the movie.
And then, like,
Where-
when even in the beginning where Harry's out of fucking nowhere just sideswipes Peter and beats the shit out of him, I love that scene. It was kind of weird, though, how they played it up, like, he has amnesia. And then Harry, like, when he got amnesia, he wasn't even acting like Harry. He's like, "Huh, I ate cotton candy, and I'm, like, a fucking 8-year-old now."
It's just turned to his mental retard.
There we go.
But, like, and
my
then
father,
I liked...
he's dead, right?
Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck that butler guy. He's like, "I've been holding this from you for years, but the night I cleaned your dad's..." And why did he clean his dad's wound? Like, that's fucking up evidence, man. Why would... Call the fucking coroner. Call the cops. Your dad's dead body just got delivered by the city superhero, and you have the butler doing it? What the fuck?
Anytime I did see that scene, like, I just like envision. Okay, so this old ass fucking actor. This thing is up. I can't believe I'm reading this fucking line. When your father's glider stabbed him in the chest, like that guy probably did a lot more respectful theater acting work in 50 years ago. He's like degraded himself to just doing this silly comic book movie saying your father's glider killed him.
Like, I didn't mind that scene. It was just the context behind it. It's like, why the fuck were you cleaning the wound? What are you doing? Are you also, like, do you work at the morgue on the side? Like,
It's a hobby.
Even...
It's what he likes to do.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I like that scene. But it didn't make sense why the butler was, like, holding it from him. Like, and also, like, Harry used that serum on himself. How come he didn't go crazy?
I don't know.
Or was that like an explanation or hinted that it was actually Norman Osborn that was crazy, not the serum, and the serum just like inflicted that like schizophrenia? I don't fucking know. But yeah, and then I don't know. My biggest problem with the original Spider-Man trilogy isn't that. Like, part of it is that, but it's the first fucking movie, and I love the first movie, but it's that first fucking movie when Uncle Ben gets shot, and he's laying in the fucking sidewalk with a perfect circle of crowded people around him, watching him die, doing nothing, and Peter just walks up to him, holds his hand, he dies, Peter cries for about 8 seconds, and then just turns angry, and then goes and kills a fucking guy.
Right.
What the fuck was wrong with that? Like, I don't know, like, it's to be honest, and this might sound stupid, but it's after seeing The Amazing Spider-Man and how well that scene played out that where I look at the old one, I'm just like, that makes no sense.
Goofy.
Yeah, it's like, I don't say it's too comic booky because that's
It
that's
is.
a dumb
It
thing to
is.
say.
It's very comic booky. It's very cartoony.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it's just still like there's a crowd of people watching this old man bleed out and die in a street, and no one's doing a
No
fucking thing.
CPR. No
Like,
first aid.
no, like, well, even the paramedics wait till he's dead
Yeah.
to do anything. Like, they're there because he has stuff under his head. He's been tended to, but they don't do anything till after he dies.
Right. Hey.
Like, we're just gonna wait it out. We're just gonna wait it out.
He's old. He's lived long enough.
Give about 10 more seconds, guys. He's almost there.
Wait for his nephew to come up and watch him die. Then without kickstart the plot.
He didn't pay for his insurance.
He can't afford it. Like,
Check
I
his
don't
wallet.
know.
Check his
Yeah.
wallet.
and then also in Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock did not have to die.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that big of a deal, but like each Spider-Man movie has that big thing. Spider-Man 2 even less, except it's like it's just Peter being just like a bitch. Like
Spider-Man
2,
2 is still my favorite out of the
Same
two.
here.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's the best one. And like the end fight scene, like my favorite fight scenes in the Spider-Man trilogy go like the number one is the ending with the Spider-Man Green Goblin, because like Peter is like exasperating, like true like fucking like pain in that. Like, he's flying around screaming, getting his shit handed to him, like, and I like how it starts off. Fucking bomb goes off in his face. He goes flying through a brick wall. Like, that scene is awesome to me. And then, like, the second one is where Peter shows up at Harry's house. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude. Like, you fucked my girlfriend, and you think I killed your dad. Man, fuck you. But, yeah, that's my opinion on the original Spider-Man trilogy.
I have so much more respect. I mean, I can understand why a lot of people are hating on the Amazing Spider-Man. I can get that, but I can ignore it.
Yeah, I understand there's a few things weird with the Amazing Spider-Man, but like
But the main problem that people seem to have with it is because it was basically made just to make sure that Sony keeps the rights to the Spider-Man movies.
And I don't care because it was good.
It was.
Like,
It was really good. I loved the first half of it, but when it came to the Lizard, I kind of like, especially the climax of the film with anything with the Lizard.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I kind of didn't care for it too much.
You said
No,
climax.
no, yeah, that's fine. Cause I didn't either. The best thing about the lizard was in the end when he started realizing, like, I think the best part about the lizard was when he grabbed Peter's hand.
Yeah.
It's like you understand that Dr. Connors actually isn't a bad guy, and
Right.
you already know that though because when that like whoever the fuck that guy was in the beginning who's like Norman Osborn is dying, like, and he's just like we have to do human trials, and he's like no we're not gonna because those people will get hurt and die. Like you can tell he's not a bad guy, and that's the cool thing. Like, and I think if we didn't have those scenes, like the lizard would have been that much more like stupid.
Right.
But the best thing I like about it was like you could totally relate to Peter, and like the scenes were so cool. Like where Flash comes up to Peter and like and everyone's just staring at Peter in the hallway. There's like, man, we fucked with that kid, and now he's just like,
yeah.
I feel like he's gonna bring a gun to school now. Like, and that's not even being funny. Like that's kind of what it felt like at points, even though I know that's not what they were going for. But that's serious.
And then, the Flash just goes up to like apologize, and Peter just fucking picks up, slams against the locker, like go ahead, make fun of me. He's like, I'm sorry. Like that was very emotional scene.
Yeah, and then Peter walks away crying.
My favorite part about the Amazing Spider-Man is like the post death relationship that he had with his Uncle Ben.
Yeah,
I mean, because it's so realistic. Like, if I had a voice, say if my dad called me today, left a voicemail, I didn't listen to it, he died, I would not listen to that. I would keep it on my phone, and like how he finally listened to it, or he partially listened to it, he just started bawling. That is so realistic. Because anyone would probably do that, unless you're a heartless bastard.
And a lot of people I've heard a lot of people say their the thing that ruined the movie for them was Peter. I think even more so than Spider-Man. Like that movie was awesome for me for Peter's character. Like not even Spider-Man's, but Peter's, because the one scene where he's out being Spider-Man and he walks in. And Aunt May's like, where's the eggs? And he forgets. And she sees all the bruises on him. And, like, they're just fighting. He's like, please, just go to bed. Like, stop worrying about me. Like, I love that scene because there's actual emotion there. He just starts crying.
Yeah.
And Aunt May starts crying. Like, I love that scene. And then the same scene where he picks up Flash and throws him against the locker. And he walks away crying. And, Gwen Stacy is, like, giving him emotion. Like, I'm here for you. And he can't do it. He just walks away. He can't take it all. Like, yeah, like, I loved Peter's character in The Amazing Spider-Man. Like, it was great. Like, you could relate to that. He was hurt, and he was physically hurt, and like, it's like, I don't want to say moral ambiguity, because, like, that sounds cliche as fuck, but, like, where he says, like, I created the lizard. And I like that how there wasn't so much of a mystery in this, like, who is Spider-Man? Like, it's like, oh shit, this guy's turned himself into the lizard. And, like, I really like how he found out, like, or how he told Gwen, like, Gwen Stacy knows he's Spider-Man. I like that a lot. And then the ending, like, I was so pissed off at the ending. I was like, are you kidding me? We're going to end it like this. We're going to have more, like, Peter Parker love stuff. And that's not bad, because I actually like this couple. But, like, that's always going to sit around. But in the end, where he was like, no, man, like, he said leave you out of it. But I can still date you. Like, you can still get the D. Like, he didn't say that. Your dad didn't say that. So, I don't know. I like how this was asked about the original Spider-Man 3, and we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man now. But shit.
Point is, Spider-Man 3 sucked.
And the Amazing Spider-Man was really good.
Yep.
It's true.
Now I want to fucking watch that movie. Now I really want to sit down and watch the Amazing Spider-Man.
Me too.
Fuck.
Anyway, next question.
There's more questions. Jesus. That's the second question tonight where we've gone into this big conversation.
Yeah.
Alright, number 2. Do you guys plan to pick up any Man of Steel movie masters once they're released? Maybe Superman. Maybe. I don't know.
I would like to get Superman and General Zod. Yeah, and fucking Jor-El too.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the Russell Crowe action figure.
Those
Yeah.
three.
Just
Yeah,
I'll put
why
him
not?
next. I'll put him next to my like midget Bruce Willis.
Yeah, if they made those 3, I'd like to get those.
I'll make him my art. He won't even be Superman. Like he won't be Jor-El. He'll be my RPing my LARPing Russell Crowe with his live action roleplay character in costume. Ah, fuck. Where'd my page? Okay, number 3. In your guys' opinion, what is the most odd conspiracy theory you guys have heard? I actually have an answer for this because I read this question before. It's the FEMA camp conspiracies.
Oh,
What's
when they're
that?
setting up camps all over
Uh,
the country.
Yeah, and they're taking people out to like depopulate the Earth, and they're planning for the apocalypse or something like that.
Really?
It's been years. Yeah, it's been years since I heard that conspiracy
Huh.
because someone like they found pictures and they have like coffins set up everywhere. It's mainly the FEMA camps, and it's like real fucked up and crazy shit goes on there. And
How's that
death and
spelled?
stuff.
FEMA.
FEMA. Yeah.
It's the same FEMA that's supposed to give aid.
Yeah. They're just conspiracies. I don't know. I talked to me and my friend one night. We were sitting outside in the dark. We just had this really fucking eerie conversation about that stuff, and it was creepy as fuck. But yeah, it's like when you're home alone in the dark and we're with your friend. You guys are talking about ghosts, and you're just like, man, my fucking house is haunted now.
My house is haunted.
Your apartment
Yeah, my apartment is
Who haunted?
haunted.
by who?
I don't know.
George Washington.
Jesus,
Marilyn Monroe.
How you wish.
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. That would explain the morning boner I get.
Wow.
Too much
Your wife.
information.
I like how that wasn't even like an innuendo. It was like, I get morning boner.
Just straight to the point.
Straight Talk
It's
Express.
just that cat again. Yeah.
Is your cat playing with him in your sleep?
Oh, the strangest conspiracy theory I've ever heard is 9/11 related, and these people. I mean, I'm all about 9/11 finding the truth.
God, that came out so wrong.
I'm all about 9/11. Yeah, like,
Yeah, I'm all for 9/11.
I'm so pro 9/11.
Like, in my mind, I put a period on that as soon as you said that, even knowing your
Wow.
sentence wasn't done.
But like, I'm really
No, that's
into
horrible.
9/11 conspiracies. But the people that came up with this idea is so messed up. Like, their theory is that the planes weren't there.
What?
Yeah, sounds weird, right? Their idea is that, like, as it was happening, the government was basically photoshopping the planes into the live broadcasts.
But there's footage, like,
I
the
know.
people, like, of camcorders on the street. And,
Yeah.
like, they just look up and you see the fucking plane crash. That shit's creepy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit that, like, this dude's, like, there was this one where this dude, like, filming a fucking, like, butterfly, and he just looks up, and it's on the exact side of the tower, and just fucking, that one, for me, that's, like, the only tape that actually, like, creeps me out. I don't know why.
There's a bunch of tapes that really creep me. There's
Yeah.
this one tape that, like, I get very, very emotional when I watched anything that's 9/11 related. There's this poor soul. Like, watching this one video. This is getting fucking deep here. But, you have to know. Like, this is I'm scared of heights. I'm terrified of heights.
Is
And you
someone
know
jumping?
that there's at least most of those people are also, if at least not partially afraid of heights, are afraid of heights looking out a window that's that fucking tall. But, like, knowing that these people are willing to rather just jump than just stay inside the building, just the idea of that alone terrifies me. But this video is zoomed in on this dude who thinks that he can, like, kind of like wedge himself in between, like, between these kind of like pillars that, like, stream down the tower. He kind of,
Yeah.
like, shimmy himself down the building.
That's what he tried to do.
Yeah. Knowing that you're that fucking desperate to do something that's, like, that risky, and he gets down, like, maybe 5 feet, and then you see him start slowly slip, and they're like, oh my god, and then you just like, yep, I'm fucked.
Well, there were a lot of people jumping out the windows too.
Oh god, just that moment, watching this guy. I can find it here in a little bit. I'll show you after the show. But like, just know, like, you see him start slipping. You know that in that moment, watching this dude in his head, you must know, like, oh my god, I'm so fucked.
Well,
Like
that's the
that's
thing.
it.
Like that's the fucked up thing thinking about that
Yeah.
is like you're like, wow, all these people jumped and died. No matter what, they would have died. Like unless they got like a helicopter up
They
to those
were already
windows and started
dead.
getting people
Yeah.
out. Yeah, like those people in those buildings were already dead. Like, and this is weird because this isn't a movie. So, like people died, so this is weird to talk about. But yeah, like that's the thing that I find creepy. Like that's the thing. Like that's my problem with watching that video where like this guy's just like filming stuff in the city, and out of nowhere he looks up and he just sees hundreds, like a couple hundred people just die right there. Like you're not seeing people die, but people died in that frame right there.
Right.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah, that also really bothered me. Like in this split second, like how many hundreds of people just died?
Like, and I've seen some fucked up stuff. Like, I've seen videos of people dying. That
Yeah.
might sound weird. Like, I saw the one famous video of that one guy who shot himself. I saw that years ago, and it didn't
Which one?
bother me. The one where that politician guy shot
Yep.
himself at the
Yep.
press conference, and that didn't bother me. That might sound weird, but it didn't bother me. I like literally in my mind, it was checked off as I've seen a guy die. Like I've seen a person die, and that's really weird to think. That's kind of psychotic to think. And I was really creeped out by myself when I thought that.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, but watching that is creepy because you're like, it's literally a split second, and like thinking of those people in the plane, like they know this. Like I don't. This is weird to talk about because I don't want to hit home with anyone too hard, you know. But
Do you? How? What year were you born, Wyatt?
I was born in '95. I was 6 when this happened.
So do you remember?
I remember, I remember exactly what happened. I was in school, and like something happened, and literally people just kept leaving. Like kids kept leaving the class just out of nowhere, and I didn't know what was going on. Like people were talking, and I had no idea what was going on. Like, and I'm pretty sure classes didn't even change that day. And like I was in elementary school, so they didn't like switch them. But like we didn't do anything. Like nobody was in our rooms at all. Everyone was just kind of gone. And then when I got home, like I knew everyone was acting strange as fuck. But when I got home, my sister like was older, and literally what she said was she gave me the newspaper, pointed to like Osama bin Laden's face, and said he's coming after us. That was literally what she said to me. And then I don't
That's
remember.
pretty fucking bad for a 6-year-old to see.
Yeah, I ran. I remember running and hiding. Like I had like one of those plastic inner tube things that like kids crawl through. I hid in that. And then like the next thing I remember is like later on watching the news footage. Like and my mom, like she was in the Air Force and stuff, and like both my grandfathers were Marines and stuff. So that hit home with my family, and my mom was like real like, you know, hyped up. And like I remember watching the newscast as like they were showing soldiers like getting into the planes to go over there. Like, I remember seeing the newscast saying in 48 hours we will be going to war.
Yeah.
That's the exact one I remember. Like, they said that. And, yeah, that was all weird to see.
You never did watch that one. Did you watch Loose Change on Netflix?
No, I didn't.
You need
It's
to
still
watch
there?
that.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Okay, I'll watch it. Yeah, remind me. I'll watch that.
Because, I mean, I'm all like, it is the one conspiracy movie about 9/11 that is not a conspiracy. All it does is point out the facts, how history repeats itself, how in the past the United States government has lied to itself, to the public, to start wars. Like the main reason why the United States entered the Vietnam War was because supposedly one of our ships was attacked by a Vietnamese warship, and it was recently declassified. It was declassified, I think, in the 80s or 90s that attack never happened.
Hmm.
It's
I don't know.
all about
So it's
stimulating the war economy.
It's pretty much a movie that, like, it doesn't make wild accusation. It just says it, and it's like you think of it.
But exactly, it tells you exactly what happened, how stuff doesn't line up, how what one person says with how what actually happens. Point out like, does this make sense? It doesn't force anything yourself. This is it's just showing you the facts. It actually says, and like the last thing it
Yep.
says. So you see everything we said. You need to. Obviously, you can tell. This is a proven. What we proved here today is that what the government says does not match with what actually happens. So you need to decide for yourself and ask questions, demand answers.
And I think that is important. You should always look into things and
Yeah.
find the truth.
That is another reason why you need to start a free trial on Netflix, Andrews, to watch this fucking
Sure,
movie, Loose Change, a 9/11
sure.
coup. I think such a I've seen that movie probably about 15 times, and each time is just like, jeez, such a good movie.
You know, the one I've
Yeah, I have to check those
one
out.
I've
Yeah,
heard was, you probably heard it yourself in terms of conspiracy theories, is that the government planted explosives in the buildings.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
pillars and stuff.
um, e- e- along with there's they cover like there's actual physical evidence like in the debris. They found chemicals that were matched to have tested to been on explosives that did not match rubble. Like chemically tested the debris that matched chemicals that would have been in some sort of explosive. So much stuff, so much loose ends in everything that fucking happened.
So much loose change.
Yeah.
Yep.
Um.
I don't know. No, I don't know. I have
What
that eerie feeling.
like one of the biggest things that really it's been like about maybe I think since the last time I mentioned it to you on Primecast before is the last time I've seen it, but I really need to watch it again. But World Trade Center 9, I believe, the third building that collapsed.
Yeah.
It had been reported to have been that been collapsed from fire debris, which visibly had very little damage. While there have been countless building fires that had like 50% of their exterior and interior like just deteriorated from way more extreme fires and were able to like salvage what they had and rebuild. This fucking building, like visually just had like some smoke coming off it. It just out of nowhere just collapsed. And if that story would hold true, that this building uh, would have collapsed from fire and debris, it would have been only the third building to have collapsed from such things, and the other two would be the twin towers. No other building in recorded history has ever just simply collapsed from just fires.
especially a modern one like that. But, oh well.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, I don't want to
Same
say
here.
anything. Like,
I don't want to get hauled away.
to be honest, I don't know what to say. Like we've talked about all this stuff before, obviously. Yeah.
All I know is like I just said earlier, I'm really into I don't want to say conspiracies, but just like finding the facts about everything that happened that day.
I do too, but to be honest, it's creepy digging, and this might sound really fucking weird, and like I don't want to say bitchy, but like reading stuff about that is scary.
Uh huh.
Like I don't want to say scary because I'm not like afraid to die or anything like that, but like it's just like some of the stuff that you think like the people could do, like let's say people in power could have done and planted there, because I read all the stuff about like the chemicals and like there were explosives apparently there before that happened, and then you could say like they put explosives that like the terrorists put explosives there, fine, but there's so much legalities to that, you know, that point, and it's I don't know, it's creepy as fuck.
Yep.
And literally, there's nothing you can do about it. That's the fucked up part.
Watch that movie tonight, Wyatt.
Well, it's 12:30.
Yeah, you have
Tired.
plenty of time.
When's your bedtime for? How long is it?
Uh, just under 2 hours, I think.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
I will set even okay if I don't get to watch it tonight. I will set an alarm on my phone to watch it tomorrow.
Promise. You'll love it.
I'm interested as fuck.
You
Yeah,
too,
we-
Andrew. Let me make sure it's still on Netflix. Yep, it's still there.
Alright. And it's loose change.
98 minutes.
Okay, 98 minutes. 98 minutes is not that
Hour and a
bad.
half. Yeah.
I might watch that tonight. Shit. Alright, I think that was a good talk. Number 4. If Hasbro or Takara made it we get out of this like really deep ass fucking conspiracy theory conversation just into, you know, hey, if Hasbro made a toy, would you buy it? That's funny. Number 4, if Hasbro or Takara made an 8-foot tall Fort Max, would you guys buy it?
No.
Nope.
I
I don't-
want to sell everything I have and ever owned and then have to
File
rob a bank
3 mortgages.
just to get that.
Like, what does it do? Like, and it's 8 feet tall. That's like 3 feet taller than me. Like, that's a museum piece.
How tall are you, Wyatt?
I'm like 5'8".
Oh.
I'm short shit.
What about you, Andrew?
Same thing. I'm 5'8".
I'm the tallest one here.
I hate being 5'8".
But I'm not done growing.
Oh, shut up.
You're almost done growing.
Yeah, almost. I have like, what, a year left?
Yeah.
2 years? I'm not.
I stopped
sprouting
growing
anytime soon.
when I was in 6th grade. I grew up really, really fucking fast.
I went through puberty really fast. I started YouTube in 2008, and my voice has only changed a little bit. That's it. Like, I hit puberty like when I was like 12.
Yeah. I started shaving when I was in 5th grade.
Fucking really? I started shaving like 2 years ago.
I could have a
it's
legit
3 years
full.
ago.
I could have a legit full-grown beard when I was in 7th grade.
I still can't get a full legit beard,
Like I was a hairy dude.
but I don't want one. So I had a friend like that. I had a friend when we were in 6th grade. He got on the bus, and he had a full legit fucking beard. We thought he was a teacher. We were like, "Why the fuck is he riding the bus? And why does he have a lunchbox?"
I'm just barely 6 feet tall.
All right,
Right at that line.
Wow. You're tall.
that's as tall as my dad. You're a tall glass of water. Alright, Transfan681. Alright, we have more questions. Alright. Alright, from Jeremy Edwards, from Butterball. Alright, number 1.
Butterball.
Hey guys. Butterball. Hey guys, I couldn't think of anything, so here are 2 would you rather questions. Yeah, that's cool. Like, still, send them in. Alright. Number 1. If you were stranded in a desert, would you rather eat your hand or your foot? I would rather eat Andrew's hand.
Because his fingers are looking good, huh?
I would not eat my
Either
foot.
would be good because you'd probably die from blood loss.
Yeah.
I'd probably just kill myself.
Hand or foot? Huh. That's a tough one.
Neither. I don't know, man. I would choose option 3. Get off that fucking
There we go.
island in one
Yeah.
piece. I can't answer that because I honestly don't think I'd be able to do it. Like, I think I'd starve
Yeah,
to
same
death.
here.
Right.
Because either way, it's like you have one hand. That's half your defense and your offense, and like climbing and building capabilities gone. If you only have one hand, you can't do jack shit.
That's true.
And then if you eat your foot, you can't get anywhere.
So you're screwed.
Unless you make like a pineapple stub foot, then I don't know. Then why don't you eat the fucking pineapple? Like, I'd rather eat dirt.
Next question.
Go fishing. Yeah. Number 2. What would be the hardest to go without? Music, television, internet, or video games? Internet. I'd have to choose internet because you have all those things on the internet.
I'd probably say that too.
Yeah, I agree. Internet all the way around.
Because there's socialization on the internet, like shit. You guys are awesome and keep me entertained. So good, job and thanks. Wait, what? You guys are awesome and keep me entertained. So good, job and thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, he says P.S. He says P.S. Finger dicks.
Finger dicks.
Finger dicks.
Next.
And then I know he sent in another question. Yes, from Butterball again. Hey guys, I just thought of another question. How do you guys feel about SpongeBob?
I like it.
I think it's a show that's like, it's been on for a long time, but it hasn't overstayed its welcome. If that
Not
makes
at
sense.
all.
Like I think like that's actually like I like kids watching that nowadays. I don't have a problem with that. The Disney Channel shit, like fuck that stuff. But
Yeah.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Looking forward to the new movie.
They have a new movie.
Yep, SpongeBob
Is it-
2.
Wait, is it gonna be in theaters?
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want to go see it. That sounds cool.
Yep.
Because I like this might sound dumb, but I really like the first one. Like that
Me
movie's
too.
fun to watch. Like that's a good modern day. I mean, it's not really modern. That movie came out like what 2006. But
5, I think. 4
that's
or
a,
5.
that's a good modern kids cartoon movie.
Yep.
Like I actually enjoyed that. But yeah, tacos or burritos? Neither. I don't eat those.
Tacos.
Burritos.
No offense to to
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
To whoever
I
those
just
people
don't-
are that make them.
Because I can't get where I live. There's not much many authentic Mexican restaurants, and all of them that I've had taste bad. Like I don't eat Taco Bell. Man, screw Taco
Next.
Bell.
Hey, I love Taco Bell.
The next one will be next week because that's all we got for questions.
Cool. Yep. I think that's a show.
That is a show.
That is a
It's
show.
a show and a half.
Good show. Password. Oh wait, first, if you have any more questions, send them into primecastqa@gmail.com. That's primecastquanda@gmail.com. Password. Bush is an idiot.
That's a bit political, don't you think?
Appropriate for our discussion.
Yeah, but I feel a bit overboard.
It's okay.
All right. Whatever. You're the boss.
I am the boss. If you listen to a whole
I am
episode,
the boss. Fuck you.
if you listen to a whole episode, type in the comments "Bush is an idiot." Just let us know that you listen to a whole episode. Makes us smile and happy on the inside.
All right. Just say. Let's say you liked Bush. That's that. I don't care. That's fine. If you feel uncomfortable saying that, you can say like just idiot or whatever.
No.
Well, people. I can understand people feeling uncomfortable saying that just for a podcast like that's not serious. Because some people take their politics serious.
Well, seriously, he's an idiot though.
Do what you want. You can even say, I listen to the show.
Send your hate mail to.
No. Send your hate mail to AnakinVader at
Unsubscribe.
gmail.com.
To me. Yeah, to
He
me.
won't mind. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're a Republican, send your hate mail to him, the guy who tried to stand up for you. Yep. Fuck you.
You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/ssjautobot. If you haven't subscribed to me yet on YouTube, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button above this video. And if you have a smartphone, Android, iPhone, follow me on Instagram. Post a lot of pictures there. SSJ
you
Autobot.
can't- Oh, yeah. Really?
Twitter.
You're SSJ Autobot?
Instagram, yes.
Wow.
The SSJ Autobot.
I know, right?
You're Jesse.
Not the other SSJ Autobot, but the SSJ. Wow.
Yep.
You're the original.
Ooh, the one and only.
I can't believe
Yeah.
I've been doing a podcast with you for year plus.
The
We're just finding
OG.
this out. Fuck, man. You can follow me on Twitter at Activator. Anakin Vader, if you get my name right. If I can say my name right. And then you can subscribe to my videos on YouTube at Anakin Vader. And I have Instagram, but I don't take it as seriously as that guy.
This guy.
That guy.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Sportimus Prime. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos coming up in April at Sportimus. And follow me on Facebook.
Well, you're not
Prime.
Sportimus. You can't be Sportimus. Because your YouTube is Sportimus, but your Twitter is Sportimus Prime. So
I know, I couldn't make up my mind.
You're not the real Sportimus.
I'm both.
You can't, but you can't be both.
Why not?
Because that guy on YouTube is Sportimus.
Because, like, Hot
Prime.
Rod became Rodimus. It's the same dude.
It's not, but they're different.
Alright.
You're an imposter.
Joke's over.
You're over. The show's over.
Everything's
Damn
over.
show.
This whole dang court's out of order.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Wait, what?
I'm leaving for Tennessee Wednesday. I'm not
will
going
you
to be
be
back
back?
till Sunday.
Get me some moonshine.
Oh.
So is there going to
I'm
not be a
looking.
show next week?
Actually, I was going to mention that if you two want to do a show without me, and then
Ooh.
that'll be fine.
That would be fun.
That'd be interesting.
So yeah, but just saying you can do that too, or wait till Sunday night. But I'm not sure. Whichever you two feel like doing, whichever would be more fitting in with your two schedule.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
If you want to do a show without me, that'll be fine. And just send me and I can just do it all later.
Yeah.
That would be fine too. But yeah, I won't. Either way, I won't be part of next week's show if there is one.
I miss you.
Me too.
I'll be in Gatlinburg. But yep.
Have fun in tennis or
Tennis.
tennis shoes.
Tennessee.
Alright, that's it. Good show, guys. GG.
Good show.
GG.
GG guys. Shake hands.
Shake hands. Fucking idiot.
Yo, like baseball line. Like you're like as you're playing sports, you just go through that line. Like, give me my fucking Gatorade.
Tripped the last kid in the line.
Aw.
You're just going through that line. Yeah, GG. Fuck you. Beamed you with that ball on purpose. Yeah, fuck you. Your mom's hot. Fuck you.
Alright, guys.
Take your juice box.
Take your juice box.
Go home.
Laters.
Laters. Bye
Juice box.
bye.
Juice box. Juice box.
Juice
Serious.
box.